Hey everyone, welcome to the Collectors Club.
Got to play for blood?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Who can?
What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Collectors Club. We're hitting episode 161. Glad you guys can all make it. Long week. We're going to kick back, relax tonight, have some fun, have some drinks, talk about collecting and all the fun stuff that's happened over the last week. Like those. I don't want to dive too much into those bloody tariffs, but let's talk about the market. What's going to happen? Is the hobby going to face the great reset? Who knows? But before we do all that, we got Bill who's going to be doing not one, but two unboxings. So it's going to be a busy night tonight, especially for Bill.
Mm-hmm.
But kicking it off, Ken, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. How was your
Happy
week?
Friday, guys.
How was the week?
Good week. I'm on the mend a little bit better here. They actually will start doing light resistance exercises with my right side, which is a big plus. So
Great.
the one thing I do because we have a lot of switch outs for our statues. I love switching my pieces out. I paid for them. I don't want them sitting in the drawer.
Yep.
I'm constantly rotating pieces. So the big obstacle I had was my LBS Hulk torsos. I couldn't switch them out. So 2 weeks ago, I got the idea, and I haven't done any resistant exercises. If anyone's ever had any kind of surgery like this, muscle atrophy kicks in after 2 weeks. When you're literally not using a muscle, and it starts to literally just collapse around your bone. It's the most bizarre thing to witness, especially if it's on your own body. So you have no strength in that arm. Literally, it's on a mend. So I got the bright idea of, let's see if I can switch my torsos out on my LBS Hulk. And I kid you not, it's like someone glued it down, like it had an anchor hanging on. I couldn't even, because you need both hands to pick it up out of there. And you would know, John, you have them.
Yeah.
So so I started doing resistance training Monday, just very lightweight on the right side. And it's nuts how your body works, because instantly it's like someone was just pumping air into my arm. Just a little bit of resistance training, getting blood in that muscle, it just started to grow. Nothing like it's going to be. But so I went over to my LBS Hulk today, and I was able to switch the torsos out. And it was like a big celebration day, man. I was like, yeah. I got the Kirby off, got the Rage Classic one in. So that was a good day for me. So, and I got to go to the Steel City Comic Con, Pittsburgh. It's Comic Con.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. I mean, it's nothing like the San Diego, New York, but it had a good turnout. A lot of I don't go and get autographs. I couldn't even tell you all the people that were there, like Henry Winkler and a lot of people from movies that haven't been in the big light for a long time. But big turnout, a lot of people dressed up. It was good weather, so I had a great. I was able to go on a Friday afternoon, which it's not so crowded. Where normally, if I try to get there, it's a Saturday, which sucks. Too many people.
Rammed.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty good. It was nice. They don't have many. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Some guy who's there all the time had Hot Toys for sale, unopened boxes, brand new, at great prices that were all waitlisted on Sideshow's website. Yeah, like for example, Iron Man Mark II, like $499, waitlisted on Sideshow's website. He had them for like $300, $325.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't collect Hot Toys, but anybody would be a good deal. So yeah, so good week, good day.
So what did you say, Bill?
That Mark II is nice. I just got mine in a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he had it sitting right there, ready to buy. It was tempting because like I don't collect Hot Toys. I only have the Hulk Buster, the 1/6 scale. Beautiful piece. Just I'm not big on articulation and movement and all that stuff, but they're amazing. Their piece is great. But once I got it set up, I haven't touched it for a long time. So it was a little bit tempting because of the price point, and I know it's a good piece. Well done.
Those hot toys are like Lay's chips. You can't just have one.
I did. I did because I put a wired light up kit on my Hulkbuster, which was in the room tour I talked about.
Yeah.
Because that freaking thing, number one, getting the batteries in there, I could have assassinated the guy that designed that whole thing.
Yeah, the batteries suck.
How many you got to put them in the tiny little batteries, and my fat fingers trying to get them in place. I had my daughters put them in.
I never had the Hulkbuster, but I had I think it was the Mark 7, and yeah, those batteries suck.
Oh my god! And the Hulkbuster has 3 times as many as like the Mark 7.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
And it's massive, so getting into the and it's massive, so getting into the compartments are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, Ken, and glad that you're getting better.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Keep it up. Bill, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. You ready for this?
Oh yeah, man. Waiting.
I'm scared for you.
Excited.
We'll see. It'll be okay. We'll all hold hands and walk you through it.
Yeah, I was telling everybody before we went live, like I didn't watch any of the videos, so I probably should have. So I'm gonna wing it.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
But glad you can make it, and we'll get right to it. Johnny, what's going on? Happy Friday. We're in the Tron mood tonight.
Yeah. Well, happy Friday to everyone watching. Of course, the crew. This week was good, very productive. A lot of mental growth, some trials and tribulations, but for the most part, everything in a positive light. Just thankful, to have another day here on Earth. And yeah, Tron. Tron has always been a big thing for me. I saw Legacy growing up religiously. Met Garrett last year. Awesome guy. And it seems that we will finally get the next installment this year with Tron Ares.
Ares, right? I read something about that, yeah.
Yeah. So, over the last, I guess you could say, 8 months in the marketing field for the movie, tomorrow will be the biggest day because they're going to show a teaser trailer, I believe. So,
heck yeah. We'll take a look and post it up in the group once it goes out. I know, Tron was good. I enjoyed Tron when it came out. It was well done.
Never seen it.
Oh, that was a good watch. Play a little
They redid it, didn't they, Johnny?
Yeah.
Well, essentially, it can be viewed as a remake, but really it's part 2. But it's just done so well that you could just consider it a remake.
Which one do you like the better, the first or second?
Oh man, I'm a big guy on the retro scene. Tron came out in the 80s, of course, so that movie kind of aged a little badly in the terms of how great part 2 is. But truth be told, part 1 holds a very historic piece of film in my heart. But really, story-wise, Legacy just wins it for me.
Well, good stuff, man. Glad you can make it.
Yeah, likewise.
Jerry, what's crack-a-lackin', man? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy it's Friday. Long week. Happy it's over. Happy the weekend's here.
That's it. That's all we can hope for. We'll see who else stops by. Vega might not show up tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Friday just got better.
I don't know.
Good.
The commitment is crazy. But a few of the other guys should be showing up. If anybody wants to hop on, let me know. Let's see who's in the chat. We got A+ kicking off. Aiden, what's going on, brother? We got Random Korean. Happy Friday, guys. Bats in the Belfry, appreciate you being a channel member. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy Friday to you. We got Battle Cat. What's going on, Battle Cat? Beast in the chat, channel member as well. What's going on? We got him on the panel. E-Man. What's going on, E-Man? Happy Friday. Theo, that's right. Rest in peace, Val. I had to throw some Val Kilmer in there today because he's just right behind Keaton for me, right? I grew up with him as Batman. So,
but man, I
He
mean,
was my first live action.
yeah.
I didn't see Keaton until I was older.
I'm not trying to dive into it so early in the show, but man, 65. Like I know you can't say he was a kid but in my eyes, that's young, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's still a
Yeah,
lot of
he had all the health issues
He had
though.
a lot of health issues.
Yeah, he was a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a big thing for him to pop up in Top Gun too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth be told, when I saw that, well, it's not really spoilers. It's been out for a while.
Yeah.
That whole scene, like I had a feeling that the actual death wasn't very far off.
Yeah, he was. You could tell how bad he was and stuff, and just in that scene alone.
You guys see that special with him in it? His son
No.
did.
No, but I heard it's a good watch.
Yeah, it is a good watch. It's worth watching.
Yeah, the A24 documentary thing, right?
Yeah. The one his son did, I think, for him.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah, I think it's called Val, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well, Theo. Happy Saturday to you. Statue Kingdom, what's going on, buddy? We got Dennis. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. We got Cylon stopping by. Happy Friday, guys, as well as Peter. Always good to see you. Ross, what's going on? Great to join. Godlike followed by the club. Thank you. Yeah, Godlike just wrapped up. Alan should be stopping by soon. Who else? We got Louis stopping by as well as Cypher. What's going on, guys? Glad you could make it. Damiano and Figure Kong. And last but not least for now, we got Gamoya. What's going on, buddy? Happy Friday. All right, Bill. Let's kickstart it if you're ready.
Alrighty.
We're going to do a couple of unboxings. We'll chat right in the meantime while Bill's unboxing.
Sideshow.
We're hanging out. Sideshow.
Was that the Magneto?
Oh yeah, this Sideshow's video even said you got to be real careful putting it in. It's a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Just seen Steve do his.
Don't let Buck see this.
Let's hope Bill doesn't have any issues.
Sorry, it's caught.
Take your time, no rush.
Wire is caught.
It's been a long week. Weather's been out of whack over here.
Yeah, over here too. One day is nice, one day is rainy. No snow, thankfully.
Jerry, where you at?
Connecticut.
Yeah, we've been having good. We're in Pittsburgh area, Pennsylvania. We've been having some really nice, a lot of rain, but nice warm weather.
Yeah, today was pretty nice. Yeah, we've had rain the last like 3 days.
We had rain, which turned to snow, which now has turned back to sunshine. I don't know.
So I spent $50 on grass seed to sow in. We had the gas company come and change all the gas lines last year in our yards at the end of the year. So our yards were a mess from it. So I spent like $50 on grass seed. All this rain coming, like sweet. I'll be able to throw the grass seed in there and get all the water it needs. Well, we got like this freaking like the end of the world rainstorm, and all the grass seed just washed away. Literally, it's all gone. Like just washed it right away.
It's okay. I'm sure your neighbors will appreciate that, guys.
You know, it went in all my cracks in my driveway, my concrete expansion joints. That's what it's like.
There you go.
Oh man!
I'm walking down the driveway. And I'm like, there's all my grass seed just waiting to be rooted in my expansion joints.
So just wait for a windy day. It'll all go right back.
Oh man, that's my luck. Like growing up, anyone can get away with like doing something, and as soon as it was my turn, I would be the one getting caught or something. So you saying that just yeah, that's
it's funny. Like my wife has no clue about when to plant grass, all this stuff. So I'm out there sowing it in. I'm like, this will be great because I won't need to cover it up. It'll get nice and wet, rooted in. And she's like, we're gonna get all kind of heavy rain. Isn't that going to mess it up? I'm like, no, we're not going to. Rain's not going to be that heavy. She goes, well, he said pretty heavy rain. So I'm out there after this is today. I'm out there looking around. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I don't see one grass seed anywhere. And she's standing in the window looking at me. She's pointing at me like, yeah, you're wrong. Unbelievable.
Appreciate Bill with the Magneto t-shirt on tonight too. I'd love to see it. A true unboxing here. But yeah, this might be the last Sideshow unboxing we ever see, considering the new tariffs, right? No, I'm kidding. That's
know,
why you guys laugh.
I want to just chat real quick, if I can, about something.
Oh yeah, of
So,
course.
I'm buying my first custom statue, and John, it's the ASV Collectibles with William. You were on that panel.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Okay, I know the dark side.
Dark Side on Throne, yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
it's my first experience with a custom group, and it's been wonderful. I mean, I'm in the group when they're talking about everything, and you get constant feedback on what's going on. They actually made 2 more portraits than when you saw, and then another switch out arm, and the cost is staying the same. So so you're worried about these tariffs and everything like that, and they're so far ahead of everything. And I don't know if all the custom groups are like this, but this one is, and it's just a pleasure. But you're concerned about all this, and the first thing they do is ease all your concerns and say that their price is going to stay the same. They're not going to raise anything because of tariffs, and you don't hear that from anyone else. I mean, not that I've heard anyway. Not recently anyway. And it's just a nice nice change,
Yeah.
Like they keep you informed, and it's so different.
Yeah, they're a great group. They're a great group over there. So.
Yeah, and then that piece is just coming and coming. They actually got more available if anybody is interested in them. But I know it's coming so different than what I originally thought it was. Listening to the wrong people, I guess. But
Ken, let me ask you this: will that, including the base and everything that I'm assuming you'll display with, will that be your biggest piece that you have in terms of coverage?
I think Maestro is still going to be bigger overall. It's only going to be heavier. I got the version B Maestro. So the footprint that the Dark Side on Throne is going to take up is smaller than the footprint Maestro is taking up because of the version B portion. So no, it won't be. It'll take up probably the same cubic inches this takes up, just different footprint.
Gotcha. Okay.
Really nice box art on that, Bill.
The concentration from Bill.
You love it. Love to see the straps. So
the most annoying part when you're trying to take the styrofoam out and hoping that the box just slides off.
At least it's not XM. XM, man. I've literally
like
dropped my nuts on XM.
That's air sealed. Those ones.
Yeah.
I actually make the holes. I add more holes to it. I punch more holes in it.
Yeah.
Just to get it out. But I tell you, that's the only time I felt my nuts drop, man. Unboxing.
I've never unboxed an XM statue, but like the Pure Arts, the Assassin's Creed ones, those fucking things wouldn't come out. I had to kind of like do like this, flip it upside down.
Yeah.
I had a couple of dioramas in my early beginnings of collecting, and what would get me was the foam. They used like cheaper foam back then, so I would be trying to like push everything out, and like the little beads would start coming out, or like the little foams, and it would just upset me so much. And then I would like have to literally rip the bottom part out, like just to push the dang box out. I would always freak out on that. Like how great some people air seal that.
When I unbox Maestro, I always video my unboxing in case there's something wrong. I have proof of it. And getting the lid off that box was I looked so pathetic trying to get this lid off. And not only was it tight on the air seal, but it's a big lid and you're trying to pull it off. That I actually deleted that clip out of my video. I don't want to see this again. That's how bad it was. Just straining to get it off and nothing's happening. God almighty.
So how you
were those canisters acrylic or were they
glass?
They're
glass.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That paint smell.
Oh boy, there go the rest of the brain cells. No,
Hey,
Nothing
gotta
like
love the straps though.
yeah, love the straps. Nothing like a good fresh paint smell there.
Yeah, when you open that box up.
It's like a new car.
You saying that, John, it just reminded me because my wife just got a new car to beat the whole tariff thing. But she was in the market for one, and we got these WeatherTech floor liners, and I put them in the car right away. As soon as they come in, I threw them in the car. And I closed the car back up, and she was livid because I ruined the new car smell because
Oh,
the smell of the
see, us
Yeah,
men, man, we can never win. We can
Yeah.
never win, us men.
Mr. J, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well.
We blink too fast, we upset them. We breathe too hard, we ruin their day.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting conversation.
But no, that's always been my gripe when you get new cars. Is they give you like still to the day the cheap carpet mats? Like, why? Just give me a nice.
yeah.
Well, you know what they do though?
You have to
They,
pay extra for that, Tony.
What'd you say?
I said you have to pay extra for the nice car mats, Tony.
Yeah, you want
well, they actually
all other ones.
the car mats in this thing were nice, but they list them like they were like $300 for the nice carpeted car mats. But we were going to get the WeatherTech, so she was trying to take them off, and they won't let you take the price off.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
they won't.
350 only. What number is that? 140, 14 or
143.
143?
143.
Yeah, you need the all-weather mats
Oh wow,
up here and stuff with the winter and shit.
Oh yeah, same here.
That base looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so it only pegs in on one keyway. So I wonder why you have to be so careful putting it in. I thought there was two when there is two, huh?
There is two, yeah.
Yeah,
One there is.
that one.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, is the base heavy?
Not too heavy.
Just oddly shaped.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. Well painted.
Yeah.
I'm just glad not to see a Sentinel for once.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, everything's Sentinel or just concrete with rebar sticking out.
Yeah. Like those poor X-Men, they're just stuck in that war room training.
Yeah.
Dennis asking, oh boy, that's a good reaction. John, what do you think? Are people going to be more selective on buying, or it's going to? Are people going to be more selective on buying, or it's going to shit? Oh boy, the market now with everything. I think. Hold on, let's take a look at this Magneto body, and we'll talk about it a bit.
Boy, that's nice. That's a good sculpt on there.
Just the colors.
Yeah.
It was a more vibrant.
Yeah, it's so vibrant, man.
Look at the sculpt in the calves. I mean, the muscles are just sculpted so well. Clear down on your legs.
Man, I want those
You
straps.
didn't skip leg day.
Those are
Yeah.
For real, look at that, man.
those are Bell's legs for sure.
What?
Oh yeah, well painted. Daniel Bell, right? This is a Daniel Bell sculpt, so the musculature.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's Bell? Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This is the moment. Take your time, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
To distract a little bit while Bill plays around with this, to Dennis's point, I don't know, Dennis. I think it's going to come down to how these companies respond, right? How they deal with. It's in already. Look at that.
Wow.
Look
Oh.
at that.
Very
He
nice.
did watch the videos. He's lying.
He's the best. Oh, good things happen.
What's next?
The cape. Good things happen to good people. That's the thing. That's what I preach all the time. Good job.
Cape is next?
Bill. I'll drink to that. I think
Are you
it's
sure?
the cape.
Why didn't you put these little things in?
Well, the little things are on the base, right? I don't know. You got the video there, no? Hold on, let me pull up the video.
Honestly, I don't think much is going to change, even with the tariffs. The people that can afford to buy are going to keep buying, and there's going to be people that are going to be more selective. But I feel like there's some of that now.
No, you're right.
You don't think
The difference is, Jerry, though I think this is going to be different because this is going to affect everything across the board. I mean, every single thing we do and buy now,
Yeah.
if in fact it goes
Yeah.
all over, it's going to affect everything. So, the non-essentials are going to be one of the first things we start looking at, saying, we don't need this, we don't need that. It's different if it affects certain parts of the market, groceries or gas or something like that, but everything else seems status quo. But I think when you're pretty much going to, if it continues like it looks like it's going to, and it just really affects everything we spend money on, I personally think you're going to see a massive slowdown on anything that's not essential. Which would
Yeah,
be,
but we've been seeing even before the tariffs, we've been seeing a slowdown. That's why you've been seeing like the ESs go down. That's what I mean. Like I think for the most part, it's gonna stay somewhat the same. Like things have been changing already,
Beautiful
even
cape.
before the tariffs.
Beautiful sculpted cape there. Yeah, nicely done. Hey, Alan, what's going on,
Hey,
brother?
Alan.
Happy Friday.
Evening,
Alan.
guys. How are you?
Good.
What's up, Alan?
Just going through a bit of an
Hey,
unboxing.
congrats, Boba Bill. That's
Yeah.
a nice piece.
Appreciate it, Alan.
Damn, that looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, they did really well here. Yeah, they asked you to cover the base. You got that covered. Beautiful.
Did they include the towel in the box?
No.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think this is the part you got to be careful with that. The piece in the front.
yeah.
Just take your time. We're gonna go back to Dennis's question, Alan. We were discussing kind of what do we think about what's gonna happen now with the collecting market. Are people gonna be more selective on buying, or is it just gonna go completely to shit? I think our hold on. I'm gonna send Marcos the invite real quick. He wants to hop on. I think that collecting is the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Right, car manufacturing. This is hitting a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
So I think collecting will be affected. I think the expectation of bringing manufacturing in this hobby to the U.S. is
Not going to happen.
not realistic
No.
on any sense.
It'd
So
be
I
too
don't know.
expensive.
I don't know what would be what's going to be more expensive, the tariffs, or if they were to try to bring manufacturing to the States. You're still probably better off paying the tariff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I think companies need to take a step back. Maybe it's like companies like that do, fuck it, like PCS for example. Like maybe calm down on so many pre-orders. Same thing with Prime One.
Prime One.
Prime One's been doing like one a week also. Like maybe calm down, back
Oh, they will.
back up with some of that.
Yeah. The problem with Prime One is that they keep putting things out for PO, but they're not shipping anything out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the benefit though, because by the time you get your piece, the tariffs might be canceled. Right, that was another good joke.
I don't know about that, but
6.
You know, when you think
Freddie,
about
what's
it,
going on, Freddie?
What's up, y'all?
So, Fred,
hey, Freddie.
we control the prices and all the things we're frustrated over, like Prime One, for example, and PCS and all that. I mean, as a community, we're actually controlling that. As a community as a whole, let's just say, for example, these tariffs hit hard, and we all push way back on buying statues just because it's ridiculously expensive. You're going to be paying $500 or $600 more for the same statue or more, and then it just slows down. But they got to make a choice: either drop their prices, drop the ESs. I mean, they're gonna react to us. I think what we do first is what they're going to do. And if you keep buying them, paying a big cost and everything, there'll be no change. But I think this might be the first time, and hopefully it doesn't put any of them under. But I think if there is a big slowdown, they're going to reevaluate.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
in Prime One, for example, they couldn't continue to do what they're doing if no one's buying new pre-orders.
I'd say goodbye to all these risky characters that companies are doing and stay more into the mainstream, the money makers, as
Yeah.
opposed to doing some of these off the cuff characters. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was going to chime in on too. Is you're going to see a lot of companies still produce, but they're not going to be more risky. They're going to be more selective on the obvious. So, am I going to do a Batman, or am I going to do a Clock King, or whatever that guy's name is? You know what I mean? Like they're going to do main characters.
We got another person joining. Marcos, what's going on, brother?
What's up, John? Glad to be on your show, man. Finally.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Hey, Marcos.
Hey, Marcus.
Alan,
Hey,
Buddy.
you're welcome. If there's space, anyone's welcome, brother. So good.
and
Glad you could
Johnny,
make it.
This is-
Jerry,
What's
T,
up?
Elba.
This is a godlike invasion right here. Jeez.
Not like invasion. There we go.
It
There
feels
we go.
heavenly.
Kinzilla, I see you, man. Good to meet you, man.
Hey, Alan. That I was watching the program. So the Predator King on Throne, when he showed your display, you have that piece in, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so because it was in the display. Because you had that, and you had the Predator Warrior too, the XM Predator Warrior, right?
Right. Yeah, I've got that one and the XM Alien, the first one they did.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one I like when he's standing on another alien.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good piece.
I just, I have a hard time. I made the mistake at one point of selling that Alien piece, and I had such seller's remorse the next day that I had to go out and buy it again.
Oh, yeah, is that the one you sold real cheap and then you didn't even open it?
Yes.
And then you had to. I remember
I've
that.
done that multiple times, though. Let's be
I've
real.
done that like a couple
Multiple
times.
times.
That's a hard piece to find now without paying a bucket of money because you end up paying more for it the second time than the first, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, because I looked at it a few times and they want crazy money for it because I have my eye on it.
And I know I knew that I made a mistake with the pricing when my messenger blew up like 10 minutes after I posted it. So I'm like, uh-oh. And then Todd from Spec Fiction wanted to buy it.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Which means that he wanted to get it so he could resell it for a profit.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to do a wellness check on Bill. Bill, well, I'm watching the video for you. I'm watching the video. It says tilt. Wow, even this guy took a while with this cape. It says align.
Well, I got it in, but it won't go down.
It says align the metal peg into the slot, then slide it into place. Do not use force. But it says to lean it forward. Or wait, hold on. Let me make sure it says that and says do not. Hold on. Before you keep going.
Yeah, because you got to watch that piece in the front. You got anything to lube it up, Bill?
I knew we were getting there.
Don't be shy, buddy. Break
it's
it
not
out.
past midnight yet, man.
No one's going to judge you.
That's some lotion. What we got, Bill?
Okay, here we go. So it says
you need some Kenny G.
I hate capes, man. Scope of the cape sometimes can be a bitch like this. 100%.
This reminds me of the LBS 4 sculpted cape.
Okay. Here's what it says. It says when you're installing it, avoid tilting the cape. Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
you
got
it. You just need the flashlight in your mouth. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Buck, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday.
Buck.
Good
Hey,
see
what's
you,
up,
buddy.
Buck? You haven't talked ever, man.
Hey,
Buck.
what's up, man?
Guru Banzai, what's up, man?
Bonsai?
Guru Banzai, you never seen that movie?
Oh, I remember that talk.
Yeah.
Let's get through some people in the chat. Norman, always good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you and the family are doing well. Just some bum. What up, y'all? Yeah, tariffs are going to have an effect. Best example, Superman Hush from Prime 1 is what, 1,000 something? Now you got to consider the 75% tariff import fees shipping now. It's going to be about 3K.
Nah, I don't think 3K, but it'll be a lot more.
Rob, great to see you. SpongeBob, awesome. Always good to see you. Hope you are doing well and in good spirits. All the best to you, man. Gabriel, happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Thanks for hanging out. A huge shout out to Bill. Bill's unboxing his Magneto, and he has another one. We're going
This is the sideshow piece, correct?
This is the sideshow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, that's nice of you, man.
The super sticker. I really appreciate you, Thomas. That's very kind of you, man. Hope, again, you're doing well and all the best. We're going to get Thomas on here one day.
It's a cool guy.
Ellen, this is Daniel Bell. Yeah, this is Daniel Bell, Marcus.
Yeah.
Ellen, you're a big Predator guy, right?
Oh, I love Predator.
Do you like Predators, the movie?
Which one?
Predators. It came out like in
Don't say yes to that question.
Adrian Brody, right?
Yeah, Brody. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
With
the one with the Berserker with that like. Yeah. Actually, I did enjoy that one.
Yeah, I like
that.
Okay.
just didn't like. I
was
didn't like what they did to Jungle Hunter in that one. Broke my heart.
No, I know.
That's not Jungle Hunter. It's a different predator. Come on.
But that Berserker Predator, man, that guy is a psycho.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Okay. The reason why I bring that up is because I think in the past couple of streams we talked about Predator before, Alien and Predator both, but I think Predator more so. Long story short, there's an event going on. I think it's called CinemaCon or something to that effect. And
Yeah,
the new
CinemaCon.
Predator, yeah, CinemaCon. There you go. Thank you, Jay. The new Predator got shown some teasers, and Predator Badlands, I believe, is the correct title.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
World War I, right? World War I.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah, supposedly they're making an animated movie or some shit as well.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Sorry, guys. I mean, these are all kind of the same.
It's just
There's a rebar.
Gotta have
there.
rebar.
Every statue.
And they're
you know, he scared me, Buck. I was like, or Bill, I was like, oh no, please don't tell me what I think that is. Cool. Yeah.
So Alan,
Yeah.
the XM Predator Warrior that we both have, because I have that piece too.
Okay.
How does that compare? Because I saw Prime One Studio Predator, only one that I've seen, and I really favored, except for the crack tusk, I really like the XM Predators. What's your, if you compare them to the Prime One that you have, because I know you have them, what's your thought in comparing them?
Well, there's no comparison between the XM and the Prime One. The Prime One third scale pieces are like they're on another level.
Yeah, the size of them, especially. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but the way the bases are done, especially the Jungle Hunter with the
Yeah.
clear resin, with the fish in the water, and I mean they just take it to another level. But I will say the XM Warrior Predator that they did that was sculpted by Naren.
Yeah.
Very, very. I mean, when that piece first came out, I mean, I was like falling over myself, wanting to get that. They did not match the paint from the prototype. The prototype was painted like really super well. And I know I waited almost 3 years before they shipped it. And when I finally got it, the paint did not compare to the prototype. So that was a little disappointing. But nonetheless, you know, I like the piece. I'll probably hold on to it for a long time.
So when I remember watching a little bit about it, originally when they had the paint come out, the log was washed out and it didn't have a lot of contrast. And then they changed that before they sent them out, I guess. So you're saying even the ones we have in hand aren't like the prototype?
Yeah, the Predator himself in the prototype had a lot of green color in his skin.
Okay.
And a lot more detail and a lot more shading and this and that, you know.
Yeah.
So they did not match the paint. I mean, really not even close.
Okay.
But if you didn't know that, if you never saw the prototype,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't know and wouldn't care.
Yeah, which I didn't. I mean, that piece is done so well. Yeah,
And I know that the guy that actually did the prototype painting, some people actually send that statue overseas and have him repaint it to the way he did but it costs like $2,000 plus shipping. So it's like, yeah, not likely. I'm not going to do it.
I actually added green to the log, to the base, like I had little ferns and stuff to it. And it really,
cool.
Really made it pop.
Oh yeah, I'll bet. Do your own customizing. What the hell?
Yeah. Yep.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Bill, is that flashlight helping?
Help with the cape. Jimmy for Godlike, what's going on, brother? Hope
Hey,
you're
Jimmy.
doing well.
Me.
Guys, go catch the replay after the show. Godlike statues.
Thank you.
No. Yeah, man.
Congratulations on the subscriber count.
5,000, yeah.
Yeah,
Big
man,
milestone. Yeah.
That's all Jimmy, man. That's not me, Freddie, or Alan at all. So
Yeah, Jimmy does all the heavy lifting.
I just drink and have fun.
Can you imagine well, that's what it's about too. Can you imagine the Predators with the extra upcharge. We'll see how that's handled. Bill was saying before the show that apparently Big Bad Toy Store has already increased the price on some product.
Of course, Big Bad Toy Store. They're not a stranger to upping the price.
Yeah, they said that on existing
shipping.
pre-orders you're safe, but you get free shipping, the $4 shipping.
Yeah, I'd say you get like $4 shipping for whatever it is.
And a 2-month wait. But,
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Aftermarket's going to be thriving. Right now, I'm buying pieces like crazy in the aftermarket.
Aftermarket is really going to be a market now.
I hope that this is. I hope this causes the great. That's what I titled the show today, the Great Reset in the hobby.
Yeah,
I really hope this hits the reset button to back in the day. This is the last little flush of the toilet to get everything out of the system, and really just put everything back in the market. If you're selling in that secondary market, bump those prices up, ladies and gentlemen. Bump those prices up. Don't be selling below retail. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we got to get back. We got to get back.
I agree.
Let's enjoy Bill's unboxing. Let's enjoy Bill's unboxing first.
Listen, let's do it like this. We'll give you.
No one listen to Mr. Magoo up here, all right?
We'll give it. We'll give you till May 1st. After May 1st, nothing should be below retail. Nothing.
I agree.
You see these Canadians wishing their own suffering upon us.
I don't wish suffering because I don't gotta pay tariffs, right? Because I'm right. Except
What?
if I'm.
If you're in Canada, you
man.
No. Hold on. If I'm buying Sideshow, but if I buy, let's say J&D, do I need to be paying? I don't think I pay tariffs.
You saying Canada's exempt?
No.
Like Canada already has like tariffs.
No, that's custom. Yeah, the custom fees. That
thing, right?
That regular custom fee, the 15 to 30%, whatever it is,
sucks.
that stays the same.
Yeah.
But this, if I buy Sideshow product on top of that, holy mac. But the J&D, it shouldn't affect us customers if you're outside the States, right? As long as it doesn't hit
No. I don't think you understand what I mean. I mean, you already pay like.
No, we're paying VAT fees already. Yeah, we're paying. But
that's basically what this is.
Yeah. But we would be paying even more.
Yeah.
If only for like companies that increase their prices to.
Yeah.
Like the companies that will increase their prices will be U.S. based companies, not
like Sideshow. Like Sideshow. Yeah. You're right. I don't know. It's gonna be a big mess. I hope it. Like I said, I hope this is not gonna be long. And I hope that it gets that avalanche going of just getting back to where we were.
Stop.
Come on, Bill.
Maybe it's time for us to take a break, man. Let's take a
100%. 100%.
Take this time to think.
You want the whole thing that your show is based on to die down?
It's not about dying down. My show is based on product. I never push product. I can have a show based on collectors celebrating their existing collections. It doesn't have to necessarily be always
I think
new
it'll
product.
get stale after a while, like because a big part of it is like talking about new stuff. Some companies are gonna die from this, maybe.
That is all based on how. Oh yeah, this will affect some companies big time.
Oh boy, you look like a detective. you're looking for clues for the case.
Oh man,
what are you looking for?
Some of them like you barely see.
It's not color coded. I thought Prime.
Finding the right color.
So you're looking for the hole. That's basically what it is, not the.
I know. Maybe this is just not the best time to get in. Well, your route, A+. Your route is you're safe. Your route, anyways. Cristiano, what's going on? Happy Friday.
You found the hole. Nice.
So it's difficult to see.
Just some bum says close to 3K, and I was being light with import fees and shipping fees. It would be $27.17. We all know Prime likes to jack up their price. The point is, it's going to be bad. Yeah, this is the time, FBJ, you mentioned. I think kind of to sit back, enjoy what you have, right? Capitalize on lighting, display, and for God's sakes, why is everybody so scared to put money in a savings account? Take a little break, man. Enjoy.
when you have POs out there, like we all have POs, a lot of us have POs out there, and you're wondering what's going to happen. Like I got -1, but the only one prime one I got Godzilla -1. So who the hell knows what's going to happen with that? Although that's through Dilbert, so I don't know if Dilbert can buffer some of this or not.
Vega, get in here with that damn baseball crap.
Ken, I can't wait to see you get that piece in, man.
Still have room, right?
At -1.
Yeah.
8,
I love that piece.
9.
You know, it's crazy. Like I was going to move the Mecha Godzilla inside one of my shelves here and put the Godzilla -1 there. The base is massive. It's almost 3 foot deep.
Yeah, but you guys are worried. You shouldn't be worried on existing pre-orders because you've locked in your
Bill,
price.
if you had to rate this unboxing experience,
it's fun. It's fun for Boba, man. He's enjoying this.
He's
this is
locked
nothing.
in, man. Let him be. Man is locked in.
There's no way he's enjoying this right now.
He's enjoying this, man. It's like putting together Legos, man.
There's no way he's enjoying this right now.
Vegas said some of those metal pieces go in his leg.
This has a whole flashlight out right now. Come on, Freddie.
You ever see those detectives, officers when they gotta hold their weapon and they got the flashlight in their mouth?
They're not enjoying. Freddie, they're not enjoying that. That's a necessity at that point.
You know what I wear? I got a headlamp with a light on it.
I was gonna say the head order. Yeah.
That works the best.
Cristiano says, I just pre-ordered Vampire's Lust from Sideshow after paying off Mr.
Yes.
Sin from Sideshow 2 weeks ago. Congrats. But again, if you're pre-ordering and the price, they're not going to increase the price on you if you've already pre-ordered.
Yeah, but if the tariffs hit the shipping, they can definitely. It'll be
Can they?
shipping.
Well, that's the part you'll pay, yeah.
Yeah.
How much do y'all think the new Predator is going to be?
Which one? The Prey or the
Wolf?
Wolf. Yeah, I was trying to remember the name Wolf. Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, it's around the same price, same shipping. Shipping price will probably be a little bit more, but same
Is that
price.
a PO yet?
No.
No.
Deluxe edition, 3,800. That's all I'll say.
Because how much was Jungle?
Around 3,500, I think.
Ooh.
And mass produced to hell.
Alan will know more than me, but I think it was around there.
No, you're correct. You're right in that price range.
Yeah.
What was the one that was like $5,000 with everything? Which one was
Oh,
that?
that was 5,600.
That was City.
City
Yeah,
Hunter.
that was City, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That piece, I think it's worth that price tag though. That $5,000 with like those schools and everything. That thing is awesome.
So Norman's saying the extra fees will be assessed at shipping. So it's going to be like we've always had there, like Buck was saying, then that extra fee, you get that VAT charge. I've always had that here in Canada. So good. You guys are getting the taste of it now.
Bill, I really like the way that Magneto looks from the side. Well, you've been spinning it around, and we get to see, like that.
Yeah.
That tape sticking out, blowing out is amazing.
He's suffering from the same disease as LBS.
I was waiting for it. Here it is. Come on, Buck. Come on.
Some of the colors.
Say that loud, Buck. Say that loud.
The
But they didn't
LBS
do-
Aquaman.
What did he say? Hold on.
Like some of the colors, like in the keyhole, it's barely painted.
Okay.
So you don't know which one gets
Well, you could, if you want to ever you can throw them on afterwards if you want to do that too, just so with better lighting, so you don't get whatever works for you, man.
Do it now,
Some
Bill.
of these I can't find.
Mr. J said one of my pieces just got stuck in customs was the new Hot Toys Artisan Anakin. I was like, so it begins.
I wonder where Mr. J, where'd you get yours from? Did you get it from Sideshow or another spot? I'm curious.
Okay, this is the last one. I don't know where this goes.
Wherever your heart says it goes.
Yeah, you guys are just going to be tasting what...
No, look at Theodore, man. That ain't right, Theodore.
Yeah, because in Australia, it's wild, too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's really bad. Yeah, we've...
You know what, Theo? We'll never have those crazy spiders that y'all got. The snakes.
And snakes and scorpions and all
you
that
guys
shit.
have more rats than snakes, right?
Oh, I see. Right?
There you go.
No.
54 people in here. Hope you guys are having a good time. This Magneto's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's gonna go right there for now.
But yeah, like Vegas says, this is exactly what the sentiment I said. Well, except the Jerry part. Hopefully, the Great Reset.
Damn,
the Great
what
Reset
Jerry
helps
did you,
cleanse
Vegas?
the hobby. 100%.
All right. That's why baseball sucks.
Oh, well, baseball sucks.
Oh, chill.
Hopefully,
Not
like,
baseball, just the Yankees,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, the
Let's
whole
go
sport.
Yanks.
The whole
Let's go
sport,
Yankees,
the whole
baby.
sport puts people to sleep.
I'm voting Yankees to be out quick.
Nothing
You
worse
could
than
be
the
the Yankees, man.
Cubs
Or-
fucking
Man,
FPJ.
I miss the juice era, man, in baseball in the
Oh, the
90s.
Marcus-
Oh man, good
Ooh.
times, man.
Barry Bonds.
They had good skill plus just absolutely being juiced out of their.
Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa, the home run chase. I used to watch baseball like crazy back in the
Hey,
days.
don't forget Barry Bonds. Don't forget Barry.
Oh yeah, no, I love Barry Bonds,
The
Ken
cheater-
Griffey, all of them.
Cheater himself.
Dennis says behind the right leg in the beams, Bill. FBJ Mister says it wasn't from Sideshow.
Okay, I figured it. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
I hope Theo's
Thank you, Dennis.
collection gets destroyed by a road kangaroo.
How could you say that? How could you say that?
A road kangaroo.
Cronkite.
Yeah, Theo. I hope a kangaroo finds your car and says, "You know what? Let me just make this my little bounce house real quick."
What's going on, Stanley?
If you're not juicing, you're not playing a professional sport.
Okay, stop. There's plenty of people that didn't juice that didn't play for that. Play.
Oh yeah, Ken Griffey didn't juice. There's a lot of players who didn't juice.
All time, Ken Griffey Jr.
Derek Jeter didn't juice. Yeah, he was great. So there's a lot of people
Babe
who didn't
Ruth
juice.
fat ass didn't either. So
Nolan
The
Ryan.
coach comes, he tells you, "Here, take this. It's gonna help you recover faster."
All right, you know what?
let's not make excuses
Helmeted or
for
unhelmeted first?
Oh, okay,
Let's see it.
Helmeted or unhelmeted first?
Unhelmeted.
We got Cartel from Hell stopping by. What's going on, buddy? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Congrats on the new piece, Bill.
Appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, if I can get this head out.
I'm happy you were able to put it together. A little bit of pain in the butt with the gate, but other than that, I was more worried about the legs. Everything worked out with the legs perfect.
What did this retail for? This piece?
765.
It sold out fast, huh?
Gosh, this head is like stuck in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
So what do you guys? What do you guys?
A nice one.
You guys think this is the like the best Magneto sideshows put out?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Just the anatomy for me wins it.
Yeah, it's not the best Magneto of all time in 1/4, but it's sideshow wise for sure. I'll say it. Yeah.
I think the last one had a fabric cape.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this stuff. Yeah.
Get this out.
Going on the main man. Happy Friday, brother. Awesome Magneto, yeah. And that's where we sit. What else went on this week? Spider-Man. I guess if anyone else has anything to talk about the whole tariff thing before we move on and the Great Reset.
Oh, I found out that Sue Storm is pregnant in the new.
That's great.
Fantastic
I don't know
Four.
what that has to do with the Great Reset. But...
Like, y'all
Hey,
found out
Mr.
she was
Magoo,
pregnant.
you literally just said beyond this what has happened this
He
week.
is not.
No, before
that is not
we move
Rick
on.
Richards' kid.
That's what Johnny was thinking about. He's like, "Yo, man, somebody got to it before I did." Dang it.
Hey, is Hot Toys coming out with James Bond?
They are. They are.
Are
doing
they?
James Bond. They haven't confirmed, from what I understand, they haven't confirmed yet which Bond, but
Yeah, so they did that before the whole Amazon thing. So I think that's what's going to cause a little delay, but it's supposed to be alive still.
beautiful.
Huh.
Look at that. Skin
That's nice. Portrait.
Skin
That looks
tone's
good.
good there.
That's nice.
Hard to see the
How's
teeth.
How's the hair?
It's awesome.
Ken, is it, I'm sorry, Bill, is his eyes red or is that just the camera?
I mean, the whites of his eyes are a little pink.
Da, 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 da.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, gotcha. It was just the one little clip then.
Here we go. Yeah, I see him now. Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men
I'll-
exclusives.
Nice.
Aunt, what's going on? You know he's gonna unbox it. We'll be unboxing on the bed. You know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
We got the thumbnail ready for that and everything already.
So, what do you think about the skin color of the portrait?
I like it.
Okay, because it looks like it almost has like a gray tint to me from my screen here.
I mean, it kind of looks like he has a not quite a 5 o'clock shadow, but maybe like 3 o'clock.
No, it's 11 o'clock actually.
So, Bill, would you say he's in his 40s, his 50s with the portrait?
Fuck, man.
What year was he born?
Late 40s, early 50s.
Well,
gotcha.
But like,
hold on, let's get a 23 and me.
You can see his face on his hair, like in between his hair and his skull.
This Magneto piece is pretty good, man. I'm not even an X-Men guy, but I appreciate this piece.
Yeah, that piece. That's
Look at that.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, that looks
Let's
good.
get that helmet on.
I don't display any of my pieces without the mask on. Anything I have.
Yeah.
Gracious himself, Magneto.
Ain't nobody want to see that gray hair, Magneto. Get out of here. Put that helmet on.
Yeah, that's
Put that helmet on. Yeah. You don't
Freddie.
want Professor X getting in your head.
Freddie,
I like that. I like how you did that. Like I did.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That I like a lot.
Yeah, this is better.
Fuck, you
That's
having any
that
regrets?
shot right there, that's a bad.
No.
I like that side shot.
Yeah. That looks great.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ken, man. They gotta have the mask on, the cowl on, the helmet on.
Yeah.
I need to see my heroes with their full gear.
Even my LBS Iron Man, I don't. I tried to display it with the unmasked, unhelmeted portrait. I can't even do it. I did one day it lasted.
Yeah.
No respect for us tonight, Stanley. No respect. There you go.
But seeing this like in hand though, you can really see how much a sculpted cape that's greatly designed gives effect to the statue.
Yeah.
Like the whole statue itself is great, but that cape just adds more presence to it.
Kind of like the Superman they did. Recent
Exactly.
Superman. Yeah.
How are you feeling about the anatomy there, the musculature, Bill, in person?
They did a great job, especially with the paint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
The sculpt is on point.
sculpt and the paint. I mean, it's all on point, man.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, definitely looks good on screen.
Yeah, awesome. That's great to hear.
You mean nobody here likes posing their cape? Wired? Cloth?
My issue too is that Magneto is too ripped. I know in the comics he's kind of ripped like that, but he should be around 70 years old, right?
In general, or you mean
Yeah,
like
like,
this?
in general, he's obviously older.
Like right now, I mean, he'd be over 100.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like he shouldn't be ripped like a fucking Greek god at this point.
They be 60, 70 years old who's still in the game. Who's
You know what he does?
There
He
are just
manipulates the
something
iron in his
happened.
blood, Marcos.
What's
Oh
that?
no!
That's a good point.
With his magnetic abilities, yeah, he just puts balls where there shouldn't be balls.
I get like Green
There's a
Lantern.
comic reason for why he looks like so young and he's old. I can't remember what it was, but he got he got juiced up by something.
He moisturizes.
I get like
It was not a
you can tell it's
sacrifice.
you can tell it's a Bell sculpt. I get the Green Lantern vibe from the legs.
His daily routine is a lot of moisturizing.
Yeah, there we go.
Cartel from Hell's asking, anyone thinking about getting the sideshow Loki on throne?
No,
That's a nice
not
piece.
really.
He doesn't have the quads.
I'd get that piece to go with the Thanos on throne, but man,
For me, I'm not gonna get it, but I really like the effect of how Loki's hand is just dangling, but it has Thor's hammer right there. Like that's a very nice touch.
I mean, it's a good statue for sure. Just nothing.
I think it looks. I think it's a beautiful piece. I'd want to see production first, but or like an out of the box.
Yeah.
Man, for me, it was that price point, a little bit more on that higher side to get it over here to where I am. But yeah, that'll complement a throne collection beautifully. I'd put that like with Thanos and Doom on throne, and just have the lineup there.
So, Bill, that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Well, for this one.
Here's another one up his sleeve still. Walton says, agreed. What's going on, Walton? Happy Friday. Legs a bit too muscular. Walton, that's what happened. What's his name? Mark Platts? Or Mark Platt's legs, brother. Or Mike
Magneto.
Platts.
Magneto
Mike
don't
Platts?
skip
Ken,
leg day, man.
Help me out, Ken. Bodybuilding. Mike Platts?
So
Tom Platts.
Tom Platts. Fuck
Yeah,
man.
but his legs look balanced. They're not oversized.
No.
Thinking of like Ronnie Coleman or something.
Tom Platts, you could ride a bike. His legs would cover the bike. You wouldn't even see it.
So Bill, now that you've
Yeah.
got it all assembled in front of you, what do you think on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you give it? I mean, do you see anything that you don't like anything about the sculpt, or is the paint on point? And
Be negative right now.
I mean, there's definitely some. I've noticed some stuff on the paint, just some imperfections, but I mean, you get that with every statue. Honestly,
Let me
the
ask
only
you
thing I don't like is it's so difficult to assemble. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Bill, let me ask you this because they're both very red, and when I went over, I've seen them. Obviously, they're two different characters, two different sculpts, but which one has a better paint? Your Red Sonja back there, or this one, your Magneto? In terms of red.
I mean,
Well,
that's two different reds, man. I mean, one
No,
is
but-
blood, one is the suit.
I guess I should have worded that better. But
What's a better red? The red on this Magneto or the red delicious apple in the fridge?
what does it even mean?
I like this red because it pops.
What does that
You
even
guys
mean?
suck, man.
Looks like the same red that's on the Red Hulk that I have, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
There you go, Random Korean.
Random saying building a Maji case while watching you guys. Removing the film from the plexiglass, giving me PTSD. All right, well, huge congrats,
I
man.
like see that. Like that is some nice detail.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Cartel, are you picking up Loki? Walton saying, I may not love the legs, but it's still better than Sosa's muscle anatomy.
Okay.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks so much, man. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats. Nice piece.
Let me get him out of here and
You do your thing. We'll talk about some news and all that. He's gonna do one more, a custom piece. We'll talk about some stuff. All right, so we'll wrap up the tariff talk. I think we said it. Like we put the nail in the coffin. Hopefully, this again leads to the great reset, and we'll be paying above retail in the secondary market soon. Hopefully, right, Buck?
Resale?
I said we're gonna be paying above retail.
I hope like every vision you have for the statue industry never comes to pass. You want shit like what are those people that were doing like you pay extra for the base. I forgot their name. That shitty company, Supercraft. Yeah, you want shit like that. Yeah, you want like the.
I just wanted to go back to where it was. Where
I don't
where
want
it
it
was
to
fun.
go back to where it. Let's move to the future.
It's not fun.
Like,
I don't want to
keep
hold
prices-
hands and sing Kumbaya, and we're all entitled to a statue.
So,
I
Buck,
want it
you
to be-
want cheaper prices in the aftermarket? Like it's killing the value of the pieces?
Of course.
That you
I'm
like?
fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Don't you
I
think
get-
it's killing? I mean, so we have pieces out there you pay $2,000 for, and I mean, I don't sell a lot of pieces, but I see what everyone else is trying to do, and you can't get almost 50-60% of it in the aftermarket. I mean, I think that's
That massacres the hobby.
well,
Massacres.
yeah, and plus the new pieces coming out are crazy expensive, and then
Nobody pre-orders.
Buck is the one out there buying those pieces. He's not selling.
No, he sells them too. He takes a hit on the pieces he sells. I see what he
I
has
sell
out.
too, and I don't mind taking a hit.
You should
Oh,
have
man, I
you
do.
buy stuff like there's some things you buy you can't get the money back. You enjoyed it for a while.
No.
That's where
I don't want to take a hit. I want to make all my money back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Too bad. Right
Shelf-
now it's
shelf
right now
display.
it's happening the
Oh,
way
man.
I want it to happen.
Guys,
and I
let's all
hope it
hold
stays
Jerry. Hold my hand, Jerry, and all the way. We're gonna sing Kumbaya together. Kumbaya, my lord.
You're the one who wants kumbaya. John is like, I hope everything gets more expensive. I want fewer product out there. I don't want people to have stuff like easily.
No.
The company should do timed pre-orders. I want it to be impossible. Like, yeah, John is just like, I want people to struggle to get these.
I want people to collect. And I want an exclusive to be...
you want people to struggle to get the pieces.
Yes,
you are collecting already.
That's for sure. I want people to struggle to buy exclusive pieces. Correct. You want a regular?
No, you want people to struggle.
Be like Oprah. You can hand out regulars to everybody. But an exclusive piece? Damn right. Piece? Just in general, an exclusive piece in this hobby, it should be... I want to get that piece I missed out. Damn right you're going to open up that wallet and pay up. Damn right you're going to happen.
You're an interesting man. You know?
I don't think that's a good thing. I don't know
it's
why.
It's a great thing. It's a fantastic thing.
You're not a hoping, good. John is literally hoping for scarcity, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. And John's like, it's a good thing. People should have this stuff.
It's a fantastic thing in this hobby. It's healthy. It's healthy.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not.
So you like high ESs, Buck?
I love high ESs. I like to buy cheap and sell cheap. If I buy it low and I sell it low, I don't care. I'm not buying retail.
You're the same person. You're the same person that won't buy a piece. You'll wait. You'll try to find it low somewhere. You won't pay regular price for it, right?
It hasn't happened to me yet, Ken. I'm still enjoying what John hates. So for now,
don't worry.
For now, I can.
Yeah, Bucky, you and I are like not compatible.
No.
Cartel says he just got hit with $800 shipping on Sume. Love.
Yeah,
life size box.
Oh,
I have a piece on order yet right now too. I haven't got the shipping price, but I've heard the same thing. It's like around $750 to $800.
But that statue is like massive though. It's gonna come in a chest.
One big ass box, but at the same time, like companies need to stop doing freight. Like they need to get 2 boxes at least. If they don't have
Yep.
For that piece, can they do 2 boxes? Will it matter?
Yeah, because the box I've seen, what the inside is like the whole bus is one piece basically outside the arms. So what they could do is obviously head like in another box, maybe arms in another box, this and that, like maybe base in one box. They did base, torso, and head in one big ass box with other things too. So
if they do that many boxes, it'll still be around the same price.
Not really, because freight does add on way more like price tag. So like if you do 2, maybe 3 boxes, it'll be around 600 rather than like 700 to 800 depending on. It's
what? Though, when they shipped the Hulkbuster, Queen's Hulkbuster, that was freight. That was a big box.
Yeah,
this is the one.
500.
That is it right there, man.
Yeah, that piece.
It's soon, so yeah.
I love that.
But you know what, Marcos? John is like, I want the shipping to be high. Everyone needs to pay more money.
Okay, be realistic.
I'm a true collector. I want the shipping to be high and right.
It's not about paying more money.
I suffer. Everybody suffers.
Okay, you zip it. All right.
No, John, explain what it's about.
I'll explain. It's not about. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about 2009, 2010.
You just say
John is the king of back in my day. This hobby used
to
was healthy. It was healthy.
Time you had to say story.
This is not a healthy environment to be collecting in. Where it's like when I hear a collector say, and listen to me, I've said it before. But it's not right. I'm not saying it's right. When I hear a collector say, I'm not going to pre-order, I'm going to wait for the product in the aftermarket so that I could buy it cheaper. That is not a healthy.
What do you think caused this?
You caused this, Buck. You caused this. People like you.
Oh, don't want to say that.
No. I'm going to tell you what happened. The pieces got more expensive, and people hesitated to purchase, and the companies keep going up.
Well, this all started after. We already know. We don't even have to go down that pipeline because that's a whole other that's a whole other.
John, we might not agree with how we got to this point, but however, let's assume we do. I think it's.
I like what Sideshow's doing now. I'll show you what the next. I like what Sideshow did with the piece we're gonna talk about.
All I know is if you like how they're selling statues, I probably hate it. After that Supercraft conversation, John. Any vision you have for the future of the hobby needs to never come.
No, it will come to. It'll come to.
I don't think the aftermarket's getting killed because of how many statues they're pumping out.
For sure.
So, I mean, they're pumping out so many statues right now that you put your pieces in the aftermarket, you're competing with new statue coming out, and
That's
you
true.
you struggle getting what you should get for these pieces. Because guys like Buck wait till they're low and they buy them up.
My opinion
So,
is
like-
people need to buy what they want instead of buying for the hype. Also, buy within your means.
Can I use myself as an example real quick? Because I don't mind sharing.
Only if you're on
right?
John's side. If you're not on John's side.
So, because I know sometimes, even with Walton, what he's saying, I know a couple of people have said the same thing. When you buy something, right, buying for hype and stuff like that, selling it at super low. So that's not always the case. I'm gonna use me as an example real quick. So the Blitzway DeLorean came out, right? You saw how beautiful that piece is, right? That piece is amazing. So I already have the Hot Toys DeLorean, the second one. I love that one. I love the DeLoreans. I loved what Hot Toys did. It wasn't perfect, but I loved it, right? I paid about, let's say, call it maybe like $900 or whatever it was, right? So, and before Blitzway announced theirs, right, that product was going for at least $1,300 and $1,600, right? Well over $900 from what I bought it for. Now, Blitzway came out, dropped theirs, right? And me now, I saw that one. I said, hey, I want that. So I ordered the Blitzway one. Now, told myself, I don't need 2 DeLoreans. It's not that I want to sell the DeLorean to make profit. It's not that I want to sell it to lose money. Or it's not like I'm going in with any kind of motive of, I don't want 2 DeLoreans. Did I not like the piece? I love the Hot Toys Blitzway DeLorean. Did I want to keep it? I kind of did, but it's like, I don't want 2, right? So I sold it, and guess what? I couldn't sell it for the $900 I spent for it, nor could I put it for $1,300 to $1,600, because now that Blitzway announced theirs, there's no way I'm getting that money. So guess what? I had to take a dip in price, and I had to sell it for like $600-$700. So what am I saying? Did I want to take the hit? No. Did I sell it because, I wasn't financial need or anything like that? No. But guess what? A new product came out that was way better to me. I wanted to sell that Blitzway. Now, did I make all my money back? No. Am I okay with losing it? No. But do I understand, right? Yes, I understand why I didn't get my money back for what I spent for it. And guess what? I had to come to terms with that, because guess what? I'm not going to hold on to 2 DeLoreans, because I don't need to display 2 DeLoreans, especially when I see the new one that's out is far more superior. So I'm saying that to say sometimes that could be the case. It's not always the case of I'm trying to make it to get rich. It's not all the case where I bought it and now I no longer like it. I'm churning. It's not that case that way all the time. I think with each collector, it is different scenarios. So I don't like when people put a lot of people in one box. I think it's different for everybody. And sometimes people are like me, which is a new product came out, whether it be a new Batman, a new DeLorean, something. And you're like, you know what? This one was pretty good. I like it, but you know what? I don't need this anymore, so I'll sell it. But now, would I have loved for it to make more than retail, and probably would have made $1,400 off of it? Like, yes, I would have. You know what I'm saying?
The guy that bought it from you loves that it wasn't that much.
Well, Hot Toys saturates
the guy who bought it from you loves that it wasn't above retail.
Yeah, and of course, like you Buck fans come in and swoop, because I do the same thing too, and I take advantage.
That has to end. The swoopers has to end.
Yeah, I'm a super, John.
No, that's
we're not ending. We're gonna live forever.
Guess what? You're not swooping anymore. You're gonna be soaring into the sky. You're not swooping anymore. We're getting rid of the swoopers.
I would sooner stop buying, and then you guys won't be able
then
to
you stop buying.
to sell anything.
Then you stop buying. Instead of buying 10 swoop deals, you're gonna buy 1 deal a year.
You guys are good.
You guys are hoping you see people selling big chunks of their collection off at one time. Maybe they're getting out of the hobby or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling them really low. I mean,
that's another thing too, Ken. Yeah,
you're gonna see that now.
They put them out there. I was actually, I can't remember. I was trying to sell at the time, and I took it right back off. There was 2 people selling these pieces. It was like $1,000 piece. They were selling for like $400, $500. I was trying to get like 7 or 8. And I can't remember which one it was. I just took it back off. I said, I'm not even going to try it. It doesn't matter.
What other like hobby do you buy?
Imagine you buy a new couch just now, guys. It arrives in your place.
The couch is not limited, and it's not a collectible.
Well, even if it was limited, like
But it's
Plus,
you know
you're
what?
using a couch.
No.
You're
You know what?
using
You
it.
know what? You know what? Let's take this back. What you envision these statues being, that's not what they are anymore.
I don't have to envision it because I lived it, bro.
No, I'm telling you what it is now. I'm living
What
it
it is
now. We're all
now.
living in it, right?
No, what it
It's
is
no longer
now.
what you-
But we're
it's
gonna
no longer
get
what you
back.
wanted it to
Oh,
be.
we're gonna get back.
No, we're
Trust
not.
me.
No,
We're not
get
getting back. Oh man, we're not getting back.
I promise.
Buck,
we're gonna
Buck
get
will be
back.
out of collecting if it goes back.
Let's do it. I will.
That's
be.
the
I will
thing.
be.
That's what this is. I should have named
John
it
is trying
instead
to
of the
kick
Great
me.
Reset.
John, if I
It
stop
should have been called the
collecting, I'm
Great
off this
Flush.
Oh man. No.
This
I
tariff is like a
honestly-
diuretic. It's just gonna fucking whoop everything out.
I think your projections are not going to come to pass. I don't
That's
think
right.
the secondary market is going to rebound because of this.
Okay.
Fuck, but all your pieces you didn't get at crackhead deals. I'm sure you bought some straight up like PO and stuff,
I
right?
bought some brand new, and when I sell them, I honestly don't care if I lose money. That's the cost. Like, but
Nah,
that's
I
the
care,
cost of
man.
being-
Don't say you don't care. Come on,
You're gonna
man.
lose money.
I
It's just how much-
wants
do not care. It's the cost of being a first mover. Like honestly, like if I don't want it for whatever reason, like no matter how valid it is, like if I want to sell it to someone else, I'm at the mercy of the current market. You know, the piece is either like in high demand or not, right? So like that's why before I buy, I need to be doubly sure. And sometimes I'm not, like I make the wrong call and I have to sell, and the
Yeah.
thing I'm selling is not
But
gonna
Buck,
get, I'm
to
not gonna
to
get
to
the
say
money.
I understand, which is the same thing what happened with me and my Blitzway, right? I understood the situation, but but did I? Was I okay with losing that money? I don't think no. If I had the Buck, if you had the choice,
how long
you'd
did
want to
you
make
have
your.
the Hot Toys for?
I had it since day one. I had PO since day one.
Give me I don't know when it came out. Give me a time span.
When it came out, that one, I'd say maybe a year and about a year and a half. Let's call it a year and a half.
You enjoyed
Give
it
it,
for a
give
year
or
and a
take.
half.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? But it did kind of hurt my soul a little bit. You know, just I would have loved to have
But
gotten
Buck's
what I
saying-
paid for it back.
I don't
You know
think
what
what
I'm saying?
Buck's saying is wrong. I mean, because I expect, like, I don't expect every piece I have to get more than or even exact retail, but I don't want to get 50% of what I paid for it if I only had it for
Yeah.
2 years.
Like,
And so
yeah.
I think there's, what Freddie's saying, I think there's something to that. Like, okay, maybe you don't get 100% back what you put into it. Certainly not going to cover shipping for the most part, but you don't want to get half of what you put into it back. I mean, I think there's a reasonable amount of money we should all get with these because they're worth it. They're really worth it.
I have the perfect response. I think we all have different motivations. Me, I actually buy a lot of pieces on the secondary market. Most of my collection is from the secondary market, so it is counterintuitive for me to want
You're not
what
a
you
real
guys
collector.
want, whereas you guys you like the pre-order. I'm not a pre-order guy, so like we have different like
Because you're not a real collector.
Oh my god, the
Whatever
smartest thing
this
I've heard
is,
all night.
Also,
I'm fine with
everybody
that.
has to remember, like, things are only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yes.
Always.
There's a lot
always.
of statues sitting around for months, and
Always.
even years, and nobody's buying shit
Yeah.
because somebody wants a certain number, and guess what? Guess you're gonna
Plus,
stay
we're
with the
paying,
statue.
we're paying top dollar when we buy them new now. Like we're
We're gonna
paying
add-
really expensive prices.
And then also, if
going on, Ro?
if for instance you buy something with a payment plan that took like 1 year, and then you're like, oh, I paid $3,000 on this. Give me $3,000 right away. Give me my money pronto. And then the people, no one comes to buy your shit. Too bad. You don't buy it.
No, a real collector sells the pre-o right
I'm
away.
not a real collector, John. I'm a
kidding.
super.
I'm kidding.
a super.
We don't talk about that here. I'm
a super.
Well, here's an example.
Oh.
I'm selling.
Who said that? Who the fuck said
So here's a perfect example. I'm selling my PO for my LBS Spider-Man. And I'm asking what I got into. Gilbert gave me a good price on it. I'm selling it for exactly what, because I don't have to pay extra shipping. It would just ship right to that person. And I got a couple hits for like low balls, you know. But it's still in a box, brand new. It's literally shipping right from the company to their home. So why would I take a low hit on that? I mean, I'll just keep it myself, open it up, display it somewhere. It's just a piece that once after I thought about it, I realized I'm not going to be able to display it the way I want to.
Yeah.
And I don't make those mistakes often, but that's one that I thought maybe I like this. But that's a piece. It's literally brand new. It's coming out when everyone else getting it. They're going to be getting it too. So, you know, I mean, and I'm not desperate to sell. I'm not selling because I need the money, which is a good place to be if you're selling something. But yeah, so for me to take that piece and sell it to someone like you for like $500 off, never going to happen. Man.
Nah.
Let me ask Bill something before I get to Norman's blood pressure question. Like comment there. Bill, are you waiting for us, Bill, or are you just taking?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever y'all.
Oh, whenever you are, man.
Oh, sorry,
Please.
yeah, good.
Go ahead. We're here, man.
I get what you're saying, Ken. I get what you're saying, but like I give you another example. There's a piece I pre-ordered recently, and I pre-ordered it because of FOMO, because they dropped the out of the box video, and everyone thought it looked so amazing that the few pre-orders that were still available just disappeared overnight. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna be able to get this on the aftermarket. The price is gonna be insane. The resellers that were selling it on their websites, they jacked the price up from like $1,000 shipped
They always
to
do that.
$2,000. It was the piece is not in hand yet, and they have already pushed the price to $2,000.
They always do that.
Bro,
right?
that's how Hot Toys were like that.
Yep. Same.
I think the situation is just supply and demand, right?
Yeah.
That Spider-Man, it doesn't have that kind of demand. That's why you're forced to do it the way you're doing it. In a situation where it's the piece I want, and that piece has a healthy edition size, but I'm still forced. Like if I want it, I gotta pre-order now to secure it because it's gonna be much more expensive when it comes out.
Or what I'm hoping is once that gets in hand, though, and people start opening up, it might create some more interest in it. But yeah, you're right, exactly.
I'm sorry for you, Ken.
Norman said-
I hope there's no interest. I'm looking to
Norman
switch.
said even during John's golden age, 100% of the pieces didn't maintain value. There were and are winners that maintain value and losers that won't. I don't know,
that's true.
Norman. Those Hot Toys, baby.
Yeah.
1 week, you buy them one day, the next week they're $600. Oh,
The
man.
supers will prevail.
And I never sold. I hung on to everything. Don't get me wrong. There's scalpers, right? There's scalpers, but that's not what it's about.
Oh, and how many times, John? And this happens to a lot of us as collectors. Almost every last one of us. I always say like our collection is like it's like a living thing, right? It's always changing, just like you. Like we're always changing, like daily. Sometimes you order stuff, Buck. You order stuff today. Sometimes that doesn't come around again for like another year. You know how pre-orders are, right? Orders by the time it releases, it's a year, sometimes a year and a half. If it's Sume, Marcos, right? 3-4 years. Buck knows.
It's Prime 1. It's
right. Yeah, so sometimes you order something with the intent wholeheartedly. I loved it. I wanted that piece. But guess what? Sometimes collections change, and the direction you're going is like, I'm like, you know what? The way my collection is right now, a year later, 2 years removed, you know what? I don't think I want that piece anymore. And sometimes you make that decision before it comes in. Sometimes when it comes in, and you second guess it, and then it's like, I don't want it anymore. And that happens sometimes, and you end up selling it off again. Less,
Perfectly valid.
right? It happens. It happens sometimes.
A+ said this, right? John swooped on that custom Aquaman.
Yeah, John, you're a super.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Okay,
club.
wait.
Fucking rat. A+ is a rat.
Looking good too, man. Looking
Marcos,
good too.
you're muted.
You're muted, Mark.
My bad. But I'm gonna get off real quick, guys. Love you guys.
Man,
Peace out.
good night.
Good
Take
night.
it
Oh,
easy,
wait,
buddy.
before you leave, I gotta ask you a question.
What's up?
What piece in your collection did you swoop in on? And then also, what is a piece in your collection that if you were to try to sell today, you know you would get like more than you paid for it?
It's an anime piece, I bet you.
The piece I know I got a huge deal on was a Todd from Spec Fiction, my XM Deadpool. Its retail was $1,200. I got it for like $675 plus shipping. And then the piece I know if I sold right now, I could get like more than retail. Would have been my Aka Inu Jime Palace piece.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, exactly. That's the piece I know for sure. Or if you want to go in the future, my Sume Luffy bus and my Sume Blackbeard piece. So those are the two I know I'll get my money back or even more. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, guys, love you guys.
Later, Marcos.
Take it easy,
Thanks for
Marcos.
sharing,
I'll
man.
see
Good
you,
night.
buddy. Norman says
Even the people you don't expect are also swoopers. You hear
we
what
want
he
our
said?
collections to build value like real estate, but they're probably close to cars in the aftermarket.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We're changing that, Norman. We're changing
And
that.
also, based on the
Oh,
example
wishful
that
thinking.
FPJ gave about when, for whatever reason, even if it's a valid reason, like, I mean, it doesn't even need to be a valid, whatever reason you want to sell the piece later on, it's just like, in what world do you feel like, you know, you change your mind later and you shouldn't face any consequences for
What are you
changing your
talking?
mind?
Well, that becomes your that becomes.
That becomes what? John is like, I want no consequences. I want to sell. I need to get all
What's
my
the
money back.
consequence? What's the consequence? Why should?
Consequence?
Well, there should be.
Because you
I'm
collected
buying.
a piece and it's not gonna stay in your collection.
So, I'm
So?
still buying a limited. I'm buying a limited piece that is limited to, let's say, 50 or 100. It sells out immediately.
The returns you get in your account when you sell it
Bug,
also
you're
limited,
crazy,
bro.
Bug.
The money you get,
But again,
the money you get
Buck,
back.
again, some of us like me, I'm not looking to make profit. If I make profit, that's a plus. I just don't want to lose. That's all I'm saying.
BJ,
Dude,
I'm
but
I'm not talking about profit.
but I understand. I understand, but that's not saying that I want to lose.
It's not about profit. As long as you can get what you put into it.
That's all I want.
It's
No,
collectibles.
no. I want you to lose. I'm the buyer. I'm the super.
Look at the space.
And I
Look at the
deserve
space.
it.
Get outta
I
here.
deserve-
This is the dead room, right? What's this
Rogue.
called?
Is this Rogue or
That's
Gamble?
nice.
It's Rogue.
Rogue.
Danger room, as they call this?
Wait. This is a custom
Yeah.
piece.
Yes. Welcome. No swooping here.
Yeah, let's go.
Is this? Oh, I know this statue.
There was a little bit of swooping, actually.
This is this?
This is X-Men.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think
Johnny.
This is either this
Johnny
is the
come lately.
Psylocke.
Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead. Go.
Which one is this, Bill?
A plus. John, you better let me know if you sell Aquaman. Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
When John is selling, he's gonna try and sell it
You
higher.
know what?
than
He'll want over retail for it.
3,000. I'll deliver it myself.
You know, this light is the Aquaman is the only piece that has light.
No, I know. I'm redoing my lighting, so
I'm like, what is that? Everything else is in the dark.
He wants to spotlight the soup.
John, you gotta understand, we're a big community here. You know, you buy it for a big price. You look out for the next guy that wants to get it.
No. It's we'll see. Where it's gonna
Think
go.
about
We'll see.
think about your neighbors, your fellow.
No, I don't want to
collectors.
think about. Fuck. I'm sick of thinking about. You're stuttering. Look, here we go. Look at
It's
this.
the Rogue, the X-Force Rogue.
X-Force style.
Wow, that's nice.
Baby girl.
Thanks, Boba, showing us all the angles. Appreciate it.
Nice assets.
Look, he changed his shirt to get roll. I love the attention to detail.
Oh, look
here.
at that.
Man,
This is class. You don't.
It's a good. It's a good thing
wow,
this doesn't have
class.
any rebar. Or
Bill
what-
is
man.
class. He's a class act. Cypher, what's going on, brother?
What a man.
Wait, should you put that in first?
That scares me. Just looking
I
at
don't
the
think that goes there. Shouldn't there be like a?
Jesus.
Boba,
Force
wrong
it in.
hole again, man. Wrong hole.
Force it in.
Driver.
It's custom. There's no instructions.
You gotta picture some hair around there, Bill.
Oh, I'm super curious.
Oh my god.
Alan, what's your perspective on all this?
Be careful, Alan.
I like to be able to recoup whatever I paid for a statue, but in this economy, the last couple of years, when I sell stuff, I take a beating on it, and I've just gotten used to it. If I want to move it, I got to take a loss.
That's what a victim says. I don't want to be a victim in this hobby. All right?
Well, you victimized the owner of
did
that
a victim.
Aquaman, John.
You know, John, I paid like $1,600 for the XM Ghost Rider on horse.
Oh, that
And
was cool.
it is a beautiful piece, 2 huge boxes, heavy piece. I was lucky to get $1,000 for it.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just
At the same time, it could just be the character and like the version of the character, right? That piece looks awesome, but like it's Ghost Rider on a horse. You look at the old XM Venom, that they made a bunch of those, and that's still holding its value. It's still like I see people today trying to sell that for over $1,000, and they succeed, right? It definitely depends on the statue as well, you know.
So,
Yeah,
Buck,
I
I
can see that. Yeah.
Buck, what say you with that sideshow Ghost Rider, man, and where that value is at right now?
That's so inflated. But then again, I don't think highly of the piece. So that's probably, who knows? Like the market decides. Like
Yeah.
yeah, the
Oh,
market
that's good too.
decides. I don't know if it deserves to be at that price point, or at least I wouldn't price it there. But people are willing to pay that much. There's also hype behind it, you
Yeah.
know.
There's
Community
a lot of
sentiment
hype
also
behind it.
drives like the price of pieces. There was a point in time, momentarily, where the Batman Who Laughs was a very expensive statue, and people were willing to pay a lot on the
Yeah.
aftermarket.
Yeah,
Right?
that one was
Out of nowhere, it
crazy.
just felt random. Like, why was that character and that specific statue so popular? And that's no longer the case. The value of that piece has dropped in the aftermarket. You know,
I know. I don't know why that's the. I
or
don't
when
know.
the
That's
samurai
eBay game.
pieces
I think that's
spiked up
eBay games going on there.
momentarily. The XM Samurai, DC Samurai pieces.
Yo, Buck talking all this stuff. I know he got that his eBay shop. He got everything at scalp price.
Nah,
I'll
honestly,
take,
FBJ. Every time I sell, I almost always sell lower than I paid. Almost always. If I sell for more than I paid, it's mostly because people really want that piece, and I know, like,
or because of
and
edition
even
size, Buck. Like I got the Sideshow Red Hulk, and I
yeah,
had people offer me $300-400 more than I paid for it.
Damn right.
Because
Hell
I
yeah.
had low edition size. I mean, I think
yeah,
that's
it's
the drive.
scarce.
What John was talking about.
That's it.
Yeah,
And look how good you felt. Did you sell it? No, because
No.
it's not about the money. You
No, it's
still
not.
want the piece. You want the piece.
but you just want to
But
know that
when
that
you
people
walk
want
by
it
that
for more
piece-
money. Come on, fuck off, John.
You walk that
That's
piece
even
and you're like,
worse.
yo.
I think that's even worse than
I would walk by that piece and say, yo,
it's
there's
worse
no
than wanting to
swooping.
flip.
There's no
A
swooping.
flipper is better because, like, oh, they want the money because they can put it in their pocket. John just wants to know that I have this expensive thing you can't have.
Yeah, John's a gatekeeper. That's what he is. He's a little gatekeeper.
Oh, that's cool. The way that
What is that supposed to is that goes
Jacket?
around?
That's her
and you-
jacket.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Well
cool.
engineered there.
Yeah, I never seen something like that before.
This is a custom?
We're about to
nice.
have a rebar situation.
Because usually it would be painted, it would be part of the sculpt, but the fact that you can
Yeah.
display it with it
Yeah.
on or off, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Oof. Is it magnetized?
I believe
No.
I saw magnets inside.
It's not. Then please don't spin that thing because I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It's
So
not
the arms will
magnetized?
probably hold
I
it
thought I
on.
Spin
saw
it, man.
some.
Spin that thing.
Be careful.
Tomato that shit.
I'll show this quick. We'll change the subject a little bit and then get back to a little bit of news. We probably won't go through everything today because this was fun doing the unboxings. And look at that. That looks good.
Painting came out good on this piece.
Wow, I didn't know that people offered you 300-400 more. See, that's good. We're
Yeah,
getting back there.
Actually, it was right after I showed it next to my modern Thor. Because I guess no one can get it. I had no idea that it was even sold out. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Nice swap outs. Well,
Yeah.
Ken,
but
do
that was the
you
one,
think-
the store exclusive, right, to the distributors.
Yeah.
If another Red Hulk comes out, do you think it'll maintain that price point? I think things will change. Like, it will go down.
No, you're right, and that was my whole point when I said they're pumping out so many statues. The ones you have, they don't have time to even appreciate, because I mean, look how many statues they put out constantly. The POs, where they showed these statues are going to be putting out right away. They don't even have to come out yet, and they start to devalue what you have. I mean, and honestly, most of us don't even have time to appreciate these things. I mean, at one time, and I haven't been in it as long as everyone, but I've been in it, 11 years. But you'd have a piece come out. Like the Sideshow Godzilla, my first piece, when that come out, and there was no other Godzillas that was coming out. You had time to absorb it and appreciate it. Now stuff comes out every 6 months. There's another. Look how many Batmans, Wolverines, Venoms. It's insane.
Watch yourself. That's a beautiful portrait.
Yeah, that's a nice portrait.
Wow.
Oh.
It's a nice head.
Yeah, to make your point, yeah, Buck, it would. It would definitely. A new Red Hulk would definitely devalue that one. So there's a window of time where you have it. Probably in a lot of pieces we have, if they have a low edition size. High edition size, no.
Yeah.
She looks
and
beautiful.
I think the amount of companies within the industry also affects that. Because it might not be Sideshow that comes out with the next Red Hulk. It might be a different company. Like, think about Batman and all the different companies producing Batman statues.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we're shitting on Batman today. All right.
So, John, I think we should get less Batman statues. No more Batman pieces.
No, you're on a fine line here tonight.
In fact, you know what? All the company making 1/3 statues should just stop. That way, the ones you have, they go up in value.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay
So no more 1/3, John.
I love it.
All right.
Slap
So
those
we don't need to
stairs.
see Keaton from JND.
Nope.
So that the Keaton
Half
from Prime
scale.
1 stays at a good.
And I didn't
value.
order it, so when I have to pay a little bit more than what retail is, I'll pay the consequence.
And they should never make a penguin either. So that
Hold your tongue.
the Dark Side Collectibles penguin.
Jesus Christ.
I'm actually looking forward to J&D's Bane. I want to see that.
Oh,
The Bane?
Yeah,
They announced a
Dark
Bane.
Knight.
Dark Knight.
Bane.
Yeah,
I like that, man.
That I'm
Looks
interested in.
good. The engineering on this is pretty cool too, man. All that, the way they executed that pose.
Yeah.
Baby girl. And this statue is bigger than quarter scale, so it's crazy.
Correct.
It's just a
Like 3.5.
It's 3.5.
I like how different this one is, and it's nice looking as well.
Thanks, Johnny.
Oh, did you swoop in on this one, Bill?
Nice.
I have a feeling that this one was a good deal.
Yeah, it was a swoop.
All right, you see, John.
Okay.
That was the only
You see, this is what you're endorsing on your channel.
Okay, we're gonna copyright the term swoop now, so that is part of the channel. So whenever someone buys a statue, we're gonna ask them, was this a swoop or a soar?
Swoop,
They sent me an offer,
baby.
and I got it for less than retail.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Were you happy with that, Bill?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you were.
You know, it sucks in all this. I just got to purchase on a swoop too, but I'm not even going to tell you about it.
Everyone's
But
confessing now.
Oh, we're losing them. We're losing them.
But I felt horrible about it. I felt horrible about it. I felt bad.
Well, you still bought it, didn't you? You didn't? Did you offer him more money?
Make it
To
right
make
and
yourself
give him
feel
the money.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't, Ken.
Mr. J says, I wanted that TMNT underground piece, but passed and ate the NRD due to the sewage water not being green resin. Was more just black paint.
Yeah.
Just lost interest.
You know, that's another thing too, right? Because sometimes you order pieces and the release is not the same as the prototype. Sometimes, you got to eat that too. Just doesn't come out better.
Making swooping great again. I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt.
That's actually funny.
Now we need to hear FPJ and Alan's confessions.
man.
What
That's
pieces
got a
have you
great
guys
color.
swooped on?
Alan doesn't swoop.
Nah, Alan
I
has
swoop.
swooped,
I can't
I'm
lie.
sure.
I'm a
I've,
swoop.
I've,
yeah.
I've always liked when they put Rogue with the headband because it reminds me of Cher, like how she used to look back then.
Who?
Share.
Share the singer.
No, not that one, John. The other one.
Share. I like it.
So, Bill, after having this, would you have paid more for it?
I'll never look at a Rogue statue the same.
Good.
If I was in the same place financially as I was when this came out, probably yeah.
Yeah.
So you would. What you say is you would pay retail, but you wouldn't pay the extra money John wants you to.
But because of this, I'll be taking a break.
But I'm sure you're very happy with the price you got this for.
And I'll be moving to the
Not all about the price, bud. Not all about the price, buddy. Come on.
I don't know. Bill seems very giggly right now.
Okay.
He's looking at the ass on that statue, not because of the price it's paid for.
Bill is definitely happy that he got to buy 2 statues and unbox them on the same night.
You don't have to say how much you paid, Bill. Don't break my heart, okay?
I'll just say
I can tell by your smile how much you paid.
Just put it
I'll
to
tell
this.
you later. I'll tell you later.
Just put it to this.
Oh, man.
Not only did Bill buy both
Bill,
statues,
just say-
he bought both matching shirts. So
You probably paid more for the shirt than the statue.
I feel like I've seen Bill was the seller in Texas.
No.
No, okay.
she's beautiful.
There's a
though.
guy in
Congrats.
Texas selling this statue for $700 shipped.
No.
I'm 100% serious, and I can send it to you after the show.
It was a recast.
He can't
That
give
was
none
not
of that's
happening.
real.
Yeah,
The guy's
probably
in
a
the group.
recast.
No. The guy's in the group that makes these pieces. He's legit. He's selling multiple statues from this group.
Bill
for,
was
like,
having
way
such a
below
good night.
retail.
Fucking Buck just has to come and
Yes, this is how Buck ruins a good moment, Bill.
always.
Yep.
I'm just telling you guys, you need to swoop more so you
It
can
wouldn't-
feel good about the current market.
Club without Buck ruining the moment.
Yeah.
Huge congrats,
Is this
Bill.
1/4?
Actually, I recently had an opportunity to swoop on two different pieces. They were actually from a distributor that offered me really good pricing below what they had marked on their website.
Pull me back
And
in.
I jumped on it. There were pieces I was interested in, so I jumped on it. So yeah, once in a while I have an opportunity to swoop, but it doesn't happen often.
I hope you had a great time
I
on
think
Club,
the scales have
Alan.
been balanced with that Ghost Rider. Don't you think, Alan?
Well, I'm sorry?
The scales have been balanced with that Ghost Rider, don't you think?
Don't
Yeah,
listen to
okay.
him, Alan. Don't you listen to him.
You
Yeah,
win
this is,
some, you lose some.
you
Don't
know
you
what,
like?
though?
Lately, it's been more losing.
Everyone's running with this. Look at Marlinoid. Swoop.
There it is.
He's running with
I think if you're doing it off a retailer, though, that's different. If a retailer has a piece, because honestly, the
Sink 'em.
piece I got,
So retailers on people too, Ken.
yeah, but it's different. It's not a pre-owned piece, man. Come on, Buck. We gotta
Get
have
to
a
the
lot.
man.
Man. We got to have a separation.
Don't get me started on pre-owned pieces. Oh, Ken, we're gonna have a 3-hour show tonight.
I mean, there's some self-interest going on here too, John. At
No,
the same
but
time.
Ken, it still affects the market. If a retailer is selling a piece
There
for a
we
certain price and someone else in the aftermarket is trying to sell for higher than that, you're gonna tell them fuck off.
Yeah, you're right. I
What's
mean,
going
you're
on,
right.
Ledge?
John,
What's up,
that Aquaman you've got, that was a major swoop.
Yeah. So honestly,
You know what?
Yeah.
Here, I
Wasn't
have a
even a
solution.
swoop.
I have a
That
You
solution.
should
got
be
that
illegal.
thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
What Aquaman?
That
You
should
got
be
that
illegal.
thing for a third of what it normally
Yeah.
would sell for.
Someone had to sell their car because you bought that piece so low.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
knew what I had to
We
go
got, we got
through,
Turn off the
Birdman in
light.
the middle of the stream
I
here.
just noticed that he turned the lights off.
yeah,
Turn the light off.
if you knew what I had to go through to get this piece to my house, you would.
Mhm.
I'm lucky I should have got it for
Oh.
free.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, yeah.
poor little
That's how
guy.
you really feel. That was not a joke.
Oh.
Anyways, Bill, huge. Where'd he go? Is he still there? He stepped out. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say huge thank you to Bill. I'll say that when he comes back. Let's get into some stuff because we're gonna be here forever. This was fun. I had a good time
Yeah.
with the unboxes. We needed that. See, flushing out the
nice.
system. You love it. So live action Berserk movie is coming.
Oh God. No. Okay.
And,
Okay. So it's not true.
Who's that? John Cena?
Yeah,
Yeah,
John Cena.
fantastic casting.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
so
No, no.
Oh no.
Why is Casca?
He
Okay.
said, "Oh, no."
I just realized.
Are you kidding? This isn't real, is it?
No, this is
This
not
is not
real.
real.
No, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
And they made
But-
Robert
I never
Pattinson
heard Alan
Griffith,
so
man.
No,
depressed.
but Robert Pattinson looks like him a bit. I would give Robert Pattinson the role. On
Why is he
this.
pouting?
Well, that's a Griffith thing, you know.
This is funny.
This is really funny.
You
Yeah.
can't see me.
Is this real?
No, of
No.
course not.
No,
This
what
is
happened
AI.
to Casca?
This is AI. I don't know. She got miscasted.
We're talking about Casca.
It happens. We're gonna skip over that. Okay. What else was announced? The Spider-Man new title, Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah, female villain.
I don't know. I'm not getting excited for anything Marvel. But
Tom Holland as Spider-Man is a big mistake.
He has 4 movies. How's it a big mistake?
Yeah, the first one to break the
I don't
curse.
know, man. I don't like his portrayal. He's just a guy that keeps on apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh no, my bad, guys. Oh no.
Well, this is
Better
the
than
one where he
Toby.
gets to walk down the street in a black suit and dance. This is the one I feel.
I posted this up on the Everyday Collector. Check it out. We're not going to get into the whole tariffs thing. Everybody and their grandmother talked about it.
But this chart doesn't make any sense
I
because
don't know.
most of these businesses make their stuff in China. So if it comes to the U.S., it's gonna get the China tariff. So all these numbers don't make sense.
So it was posted. I showed it. I don't. we won't talk. We talked about our. I think we kind of put our 2 cents into it already. The tariffs are gonna suck. We'll see how it plays out as people start ordering and how the companies handle it. That's the key. Is we're gonna see how the companies price their product, and if they're gonna relay that onto the customer.
Ooh, you know what? Vega made a great point. Vega just made
No
a
such
great
thing.
point.
Vega has no footing here if he's not in this on the show. He wants to be in the chat. It's not the same weight. All right, let's establish that. All right, thank you.
Oh, but in all honesty, how far have you read the manga?
All right, in all honesty, Johnny, where's the remove button, guys? There's another spot here if anyone wants to come.
Are you capable of reading?
I could read, Johnny, but not everybody has the time of day that you have, Johnny, to look at the birds and enjoy life. Everyone has work and things to take care of, Johnny. No time. You think it's easy to put on a production like this, Johnny?
This is what you call production. Oh, okay.
Johnny's putting the show together next week, guys. So I could read Berserk. Sideshow. Buck, take notes. Your swooping's over. Asajj Ventress went up. The quarter scale. Artists on this: Kucherik Brothers, Ian McDonald, Chi Izuma on paint. Let's take a look at this. Quarter scale, Asajj went up for order. $985 for the exclusive, which is that extra hooded swap out portrait. $960 for the collector's edition, where you just get the bald portrait. They played it smart here. The exclusive has a limited time release. You have 13 days. Could be 12 days now from when I got the show ready. 12, 13 days from when you're watching this.
Does it make sense to have these $25 different? Why don't you just make them all exclusive and $25 doesn't make sense to me.
Exactly, Ken.
But it makes tons of sense because we have an exclusive here, Ken.
It's barely an exclusive. It's $25. I mean, you'd be crazy not to buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the other one came with both, so why not just do it again?
This one has a light up feature as well. The sabers do light up, but I personally like this. I like the exclusive concept of having this limited time release. As long as when that time is up, they slap that edition size with how many orders were made.
You're so sketchy, John.
You're set.
Like,
I always
every Go ahead, Deputy.
I was gonna say I always preferred limited time releases. Then, basically it gives people time. There is a window, and trust me, some people would say, well, if they just said that this exclusive was, 200 or 300 or 400 wait, but trust me, even in a limited window, 7 days, 2 weeks, trust me, when that window closes, people still cry, that they missed it. I waited till the moment. I didn't realize it was today. I just found out about this. So the window, I think it gives people time, again, especially if you're managing your collection and money and stuff like that. It gives you time to prepare, and also to say, you know what, hey, yes, I'm putting my money in or whatever and stuff like that, to invest in that. And I love the time windows. I wish more companies would do the window, whether it's 5 days, 3 days, a week. I think that's pretty cool.
Yep.
I hope companies that do this practice eventually fail. They deserve
the drops suck, man. The drops suck. I hate the drops, man, because you gotta, especially if it's a short one. I'm like, that's so annoying.
Walter
do the
said,
window.
okay, Chad. John just made it sound like we're not needed. Guess we should just go backstage. That's not true. It's not how I meant it yet.
No, that's how he meant it, Walter. That's how he meant it.
Gonna get the duct tape tonight.
I don't want this limited time exclusive. I hope it fails for them.
Why do you want it to fail? You could buy the regular. Buy the regular.
Why do I want it to fail? So that the exclusive is available on the aftermarket for a low price later.
Buy the regular.
Oh, but it will be, man. It still be available.
It will be because they did this in 1/5.
Yeah.
I don't like any form of FOMO that the company tries to create.
Oh man, you're in the
But that's why it's exclusive. They give you a regular one if you want to go with the regular, and you have exclusive.
The best.
I get what you guys are saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I said I don't like it.
Because you must have got burned with FOMO real bad, man. A whole bunch of times.
No. And the idea of a company trying to manipulate my emotions to make me buy something on their timing is not fun for
Oh
me.
my
You
god!
know, I give it a buck. I really do. He doesn't want something to not work.
You're getting
out.
the best of
He
both
wants
worlds
it,
here.
He wants it to
There's no
turn
best
into
of both
ash.
worlds.
You're getting the
There's a-
exclusive, and then you're getting the regular. If you don't want to,
the best of both
FOMO.
worlds is the
Well, John,
exclusive,
look,
John.
in this case, John, though, I don't think this is warranted for an exclusive. It should be all in one. Like, not every statue should have an exclusive. I don't think this is warranted.
Well, they want to make extra coin. I don't think this is warranted to be remade in 1/4. Period. But what are you gonna do? That's the way they want to do it.
The time release is nice, like Freddie was saying. I think that, despite what Buck says, it's a good idea.
You guys are heralds of doom.
Oh, man. You're funny, man.
You think people are gonna be swooping in on the 5th?
Oh yeah, no, they already are.
They already are. And I would have liked for this to be a swooper piece.
You have to pay people to take the 5th now.
This piece is gonna be limited. This limited edition, this like limited time release is gonna be very limited. So this particular piece is gonna be nice for John, but I hope it's terrible for Sideshow and they reevaluate doing it in the future.
Well, this is going to be a terrible for Sideshow because this is already a piece that's been made, and people. I don't think people are willing.
Vegas just spitting facts right now.
They're gonna know based on the numbers they got for the quarter
They
scale
need to
Vader.
do this. They need to do this with like a Riddler or a Batgirl or a statue that hasn't been made already to really test the potential of this.
I
Right?
don't want them to test anything. They should just
Make it with
give us...
do that Riddler 100 timed exclusive, have an exclusive timed DS, boom, to see how the success of it rate's gonna be.
I don't want it to be successful.
With Asajj Ventress, it's not.
John, do you think they should also change the art on the box for an exclusive statue?
Oh my god, my blood pressure.
John enjoyed the concept of buying a black square from Supercraft. Of course, he would like to change the box.
Should the foam on exclusive statues be black instead of white?
I do like that black foam, like Bill.
Should they have premium Velcro straps as well?
Oh yeah.
You could pay an extra $100 for the straps.
They set the ES to Constantine on April 1st, 4,000.
No, that's not real.
4,000.
Are you serious?
Speaking of April 1st, dude, you got me on the.
So let me tell you something.
armor.
Vega posted this, and I thought it was real. I even posted it in the Sideshow group. I'm like, what the fuck?
Got him.
Because it's Sideshow. That's the only one you would believe. It's Sideshow.
Exactly. So he got it, but no, it's not 4,000. This was.
No, John, you were the only one that got me on anything on April Fools with the Dutch Prime 1.
Thanks for
I
spoiling
thought that was
We were
legit.
getting there. You know, Johnny, we're getting there. On a roll tonight. We're talking about Prime 1 in the Sideshow section. I don't know what's going on here.
You're just yapping too much. That's what it is. You're just
I'm
yapping.
gonna show you yapping. It's not 4,000. It's to be determined still. So, but okay, no news from Tweeterhead. We'll blow through some of this tonight. Let's see what else we have here.
Buck would have loved it for it to be 4,000 because he'd be able to
Of course
swoop in.
he would. Exactly.
Get on the G.
That was a Buck release.
Swoop in. The statue wouldn't even be sold out on Sideshow. I'd be like slim. Nobody would be able to raise the price beyond retail while it's still available.
Get those 30% discounts.
Anybody who's trying to sell, I'm gonna tell them like, hey man, come on, can't you get?
Even Iron Studios was in the jokes April 1st with their Invisible Woman statue.
Oh, I saw that one. That was cool.
I didn't see this. That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
They should have really sold this, you know.
It would have been their best Invisible Woman for the year, that's for sure.
Did you see the chair from Sideshow?
That's real. No, I actually joined the waitlist on that.
I did too.
That's actually real. No,
I don't think it is real.
It's still on their. It's still on their site to order.
No, what I thought was I joined the wait list and maybe they'll do something crazy like, hey, for those who sign up for the wait list, here's like $5 off. I don't know. I just did it just in case, you know. Something.
The idea of such a limited item just gets
I love the 31 bucks.
John and FBJ hot and sweaty.
That was pre-tariff though. I don't want to pay.
Wait list, I'll never convert.
That's funny. That's nothing new though.
The wait list that don't convert get the blood flowing even better because
oh my
that
God.
anticipation. Oh, I should have, would have.
You know what would even be crazy?
Something's wrong with you.
They take the listing off the website, but if you waitlisted it, you get that special wait list on your account.
Let me tell you
and
this.
John will feel so special. I got a special waitlist item on my account.
That limited edition waitlist prompt.
It teaches you a lesson to be credit card ready. for next time. That's the lesson it teaches
I
you.
think the wait
Not like
list.
Sideshow's wait list. You go on the wait list 2 days later. Oh, we have one available. Here you go.
I just want to
John,
kick you in
for
your
as long,
shin.
you know what I'm gonna do? Every show, I'm gonna celebrate the buyer's market while it lasts. You can bet on that.
Let me get over to.
I gotta give him that one.
Don't you think
Supers of the world unite?
Don't you think the wait list should have a time limit though, instead of like having something waitlisted for 2 years? It should have a time limit.
You
where
mean batch
sometimes they still convert.
Really?
Prime One's
Yeah.
been doing that shit.
Yeah,
Prime One's been
Prime
converting
One-
on,
Prime One
on
converts.
old ass pieces.
Prime One converts
Yeah.
big time.
I would convert after 2 years though.
It does. I've seen it
Yeah,
happen.
Yeah.
I think that's
it's
the
the
that's the
famous
company.
mechanic.
That's not on. Yeah, that's not on. That's the
Well,
company
'cause you
still
know-
doing the patches.
Yeah, well, not only that too, but you know how Prime One's wait list is still like old Sideshow where they give you like 2 weeks or a week, right? So imagine if you have
They
100
give you
people
2 weeks.
on a wait list for a 2-week period and everybody declines it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would
Yeah.
think is happening.
Not only that, if someone starts the payment plan and then they cancel, it goes back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and Prime One's payment plan, the way it was before, you could push it back infinitely
Yeah, so it's
until they
gotta
cut
change
that off recently.
PCS gargoyles went up. Just to talk about this quick,
Goliath.
we can even show the news website. So they got their website going, which is nice to see.
I heard there. I just saw a post where supposedly they're charging people extra.
Yeah, some people had the products paid off, and then there was a payment
Yeah.
coming out, but they know
It's a
about it,
glitch.
and they're gonna get it rectified. Yeah, it's
But,
still
but,
glitchy.
but why is it that they keep redoing their site and it's still fucked up?
I'll say this, man. This piece, if you bought it, get ready to get swooped.
1425 is the.
See what you started, John. See
So,
what you
look,
started.
so listen what they're doing here. They're
Getting ready
doing
for this piece.
they're giving you the early bird discount with a timer
Yeah,
now,
definitely gonna be a soup piece.
right? With a timer, so you get the timer on the website. 1425 is the early bird. It'll go up to 1500 afterwards.
They're trying their best to make people buy.
Do you think we'll get the whole set?
Yeah.
How desperate you think these companies are? They're adding timers to their pre-orders now.
You can't have it
Trying
sitting
their best.
forever, man.
Give us your money now, please.
No,
This is
but
gonna-
but they're giving you a
this is gonna
discount
sit.
though. Come on.
This is gonna sit for a while.
Yeah, but
This is
it's
gonna
a
sit for a long
discount,
time.
you know.
You're right. I feel that, FPJ.
Couple of options here. You got your deposit option, which would be your NRD of 142.50, and then you got FlexPay. Please keep in mind, if you're ordering through PCS, the PCS returns policy is pretty strict. So educate yourself on that and go through that before you pre-order directly through PCS. Otherwise, you have other options.
They
You'll
have
pay
an
more.
edition size on these.
Edition size will be set, I'm assuming, after the early bird discount. I didn't see an edition size. Usually you go under details here.
Yeah, Vegas said he couldn't find additional sizes at
No
all.
edition size yet, so. But this is
It's
the
an awesome
website.
piece for fans of gargoyles.
Gargoyle.
Yeah, that was a great cartoon, man.
Play around with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the piece is okay.
You won't get
I
another
think, I don't know,
gargoyle set. That's
something about the paint or like I don't know. It just
It looks like the cartoon.
right.
The cartoon actually looked worse.
Animated, yeah. It's
The-
animated.
yeah. No,
Cartoon's old.
for me, I don't know. It doesn't look good in statue.
Because if you do it any other, deeper
wish they
with the
would've
paint, it would be real, like realistic.
Yeah,
realism.
that's what I wish they would have done. I wish they would have done what they did with the turtles.
Really?
Yeah,
I like to
I-
stay true to the cartoons, though.
Yeah, I agree with that a little bit. I mean, I don't know, the Turtles are great. I mean, and they're based off of an animated series, but this here, I mean, I liked it at first, but then when people were talking about having have a little bit more of a realistic look, it probably would be an upgrade for it as far as people buying it. I mean, I do appreciate the animated look, though.
Yeah, because basically, then it would be basically a concept, right?
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying with the turtles, because their turtle line is awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I love
Yeah,
how they
I
went with
mean,
that. So I agree with you.
That's amazing. I think
Yeah.
the turtles are great. I think this is very, very,
Yeah.
very okay.
So do you think if the Turtles had this look, they would have sold as good, Freddie?
I think so because it's turtles. I think turtles, you could give them any look. To be honest, that IP,
have the
I think you can
animated
do
look.
any kind of look for it. The turtles will sell regardless.
But that's also because, like, you know, there's
Well,
so
they do
many
both.
different animated styles. Even for the turtles, there's also a bunch of different comic styles. So they've seen
Yeah.
so many different variations of
But
their
the
look.
Turtles is also a bigger IP. This is
Yeah,
very
way
niche.
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Like I said, this
One
is
thing
gonna
that bothers me is
sit.
Comic
how
Galaxy's
detailed the
comment.
base is compared to the characters. though.
Happy Friday, brother.
Discount.
He says late bird discount will be 50%.
I love you,
off.
man.
What's going on? This actually looks like Buck getting ready to swoop.
Oh man, keep your Polystone close.
Hey, you're plotting, man.
So
I'm
upon
waiting.
this was shown.
Is that a discount I see?
So this was shown, and I thought this was Bane for a second because I looked quick and I'm like, I thought the head there was Bane. It looks like Bane.
Oh man,
It looks like Deadpool.
No April Fool's jokes here. This April Fool's Day, get ready for the first look. PCS Deadpool fine art bust. So a lot going on here.
I wonder how that explosion is gonna look when it's painted. Is
Painted?
it gonna be lit? Is it gonna be light up or is it gonna be painted?
Light that sucker up.
Something that doesn't look like Bane.
Light it up.
Damn, that looks like Bane.
Light this motherfucker out.
I mean, I wouldn't buy these, but I think they're done really well. I like them. Like I'm a big fan of the Gladiator Hulk and then Darth Vader.
The way they're different. I like the
Yeah.
different there.
Yep.
Who did that one where I think it's Spider-Man and
Carnage.
No, it's either Spider-Man or Deadpool, but the flame, like the explosion, is lit up. Like the base part.
Legendary Beast.
Oh, the 1/6 scale or the 1/5?
1/7.
1/7. That's it.
Yeah,
know what you're talking
I
about.
think so. Yeah. It's not that old of a piece, but it's like a couple years old.
Yeah, there were two versions. A didn't light up, and B or vice versa, something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that effect will go great on this bus.
We'll keep you guys posted with more photos of this. A lot going on, but it's very early, so a lot of pools there.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about an IP that just went rampant on characters.
Matt shared this photo. I wanted to show this. This is his Daredevil he got in, just to show you scale.
Every time I see this Daredevil, I just imagine him saying,
You don't like this?
Look at
What was
his teeth,
that?
man.
I know that video. The guy was like, I know the video.
So you say Daredevil got some choppers? Is that what you
He
say?
looks like he's gonna bite you.
You take
No,
a
but
bite out of crime?
I think this is one of their better pieces that they've released, to be frank.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting some Frank Miller vibes with this.
And I like he has it against the window. You get a little bit of that light through the stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
But this is for me the better. The only thing is this angel looks a little frustrated at life, but other than that, I think this is well done. I'm a sucker for stained glass, so.
You definitely are a sucker.
All right. Let's move on to Prime 1. Had a little bit of a lot of factory updates tonight, but there was an update here with this
Albedo.
Sure, there was there's gonna be an extra portrait added of dual personality. These two stunning head sculpt. Yeah, you're gonna get an extra interchangeable head part. Is
Why
gonna
did
be
they
added.
do that? This is unlike them.
So I don't know if people were complaining.
Maybe you
but
weren't pre-ordering.
Could be. Something pushed them to give you this additional portrait here.
I just watched this anime again recently.
Did you?
Fuck, what anime is this? I don't think I've
Overlord.
seen this one.
Overlord, yeah, it's
Oh.
right here. Yeah.
Never seen it.
So lots of updates from them. We got to see Merciless is coming. So a lot of factory updates. Merciless is on the way. That's looking good.
This is Murder Machine, not Merciless.
I said Merciless. My apologies. That's what I meant. Murder Machine.
Hey,
This
Terry got
piece
this.
is
Terry has
good.
it. That's why it was.
Yeah.
Merciless is the one he has already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This one? That's cool. Dark Knight Metal?
And then they
Is
have,
this part of the metal line?
Yeah.
I think it's death metal, isn't it?
Death metal?
Or is it metal?
No.
I don't remember.
There's Dark Knight's Metal.
Okay. Yeah, I love the bass.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is it supposed to be after?
Cyborg.
Cyborg or what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's pretty sick.
And then we're looking at the first shots of what was his name again?
Psycho Parrot.
Psycho Pirate, yeah. Looking good. We got
I don't know
Megatron?
why it looks like he's supposed to be wearing clothes, but he's not.
Jeez.
Vegas said this is the last one from 2022.
Something like that, yeah. I read it.
Damn.
Don't worry, Alan. They'll put your product.
It's coming,
out
Alan.
eventually.
It's coming.
2030, baby. 2030.
They must be using the same factory as XM.
Wow.
At least they're showing more than one piece.
Nobody with an airbrush yet.
Then we're getting another one, the
looks
Jurassic
cool.
Park. This looks good. The Velociraptor. It's called Jump.
One of those smaller pieces, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's their small line. Yeah.
That rod, though, man. I don't know how I feel about this. The Raptor looks stunning.
Yeah.
But the piece overall.
It's a weird angle to take the photo.
That's a swooper right there.
It's on that. If this is from Jurassic Park, does it say? Yeah, when the guy with the rifle gets attacked. Clever girl.
Is that like a Godzilla statue in the back?
That was zesty.
Back here?
Yeah, what's that? Who knows?
I don't know.
Glory hole.
Look like a bird's mouth.
What did you say, Alex? Oh my god.
That was Ken. Oh, there you go. Did anything go for pre-order with Prime? I think it was pretty quiet this week.
Yeah,
something did. Lucy.
The Cyberpunk.
Lucy. Yeah, I have it right here. Is Bill back already? I just want to say, thanks for the unboxing, brother. You did an awesome job. Huge congrats, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm interested in this one.
So if you want to get the whole set, you're gonna look at like what, between 4 and 5, including
So this one's $11.99.
I only want 2.
No, but I'm talking about the whole set though. Like if you wanted to get,
which ones do you want?
Gotta pay up. This one and Lucy and David.
Oh wow, you don't like Rebecca, or you just don't like her character?
I don't care about her as a character.
Okay.
I think she looks cool. Probably the coolest from all 3. Like visually, she looks probably the best from statue wise, but character wise, I couldn't care less.
Is this from the show or the video game?
Show.
Oh, okay.
But I think they added them in a DLC to the game or something like that.
Well, Theo's picking.
Well, I think there's like I think parts of them like you get his jacket and stuff.
All right, since you're more in tune with this, Jerry, do you need all of the pieces for it to light up, or they light up on their own?
Oh, I don't know. I would get the deluxe though.
This anime.
Yeah.
And a game.
Yeah,
Vegas
Netflix.
saying this is
based
Prime
off of the game.
18th pre-order this year.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's a 4-year wait.
So let me finish with the stats here quick.
Yeah, but this one is one I might get.
500. It's kind of low.
ES. $11.99 is the price point. Expected to ship July, October
500
2026.
How much is the regular size?
The regular doesn't have an edition size yet.
It's a difference of what?
I can see the
200
the ES being adjusted on this piece later on.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Like this, the anime was. I know people liked it, but enough to buy the.
It's 500. Yeah, 500 plus whatever the regular is. Yeah, I can see it going down, maybe to like 200-300.
What is this? Like a drone?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a nice bonus.
Militech.
It's a nice piece, man. Wow.
See, that's warranted of a bonus or an exclusive, not a stupid hood. You know.
What do they call it class again in the game? She's like the hacker class.
Yeah. I don't remember what the
LEDs.
Yeah.
The only thing that's missing here is a timed exclusive. Reset.
And I like that they have the swap out heads have bus stands.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't know what they use to determine when like they put this and when they don't, because it's annoying
Yeah,
when
I feel like
yeah.
they need to just start putting on every statue.
They
Just gives
do.
bust
I think
downs.
for
They
the
should.
most, I
Yep.
think for the newer pieces now, the most part they do. Ever since they put out that Ivy, that Piggy picked up the on throne, it's been the longest time I've seen swap out parts have the bust stand. I don't remember the last one.
Not every time.
Really? I
Like,
thought it started
even
with
when
Jungle
they-
Hunter.
No, they've been doing it
Well,
way before Jungle Hunter.
most 1/3s get the bust stands, but
1/4
it's
though?
more like the quarter scales don't really get them.
Oh, the anime stuff.
Oh, this is
They,
one
don't-
four.
they don't. They don't even do it. Well, sometimes they only give you one, and then you have multiple portraits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
happens.
Prime 1, I got the Age of Extinction's Transformers, and they come out at the same time. I have Lockdown and Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime came with a portrait stand, but Lockdown didn't. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Random's waiting for that Prime 1 Morgan to come out. So this was another one. This, I'm sure Alan is excited. I know I would be excited for this, but I thought this was cool. Apparently they're doing the Dutch.
Yeah, right.
Man, I wish.
I went a little.
I want you to hate
That
your
was
little
another
pinky toe
one
your
of
foot.
John's-
I went a little April Fool's heavy this
Yeah.
year, but this was good.
Yeah.
This is pretty believable. People
Fuck,
were
I
like,
would have
"What?"
canceled 2 of my peels right now just to pick this up.
This is for Alan. Alan has this coming, so this looks so beautiful, Alan.
Yes.
That portrait turned out really nice.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this looks
gosh,
great.
she's gorgeous.
How soon
Alan,
is
which
this coming
version
out?
did you get?
I don't know. I'm actually getting the other version, so
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah,
like
but-
they're going to ship this one out first and then do the other version later.
Yeah, you're getting all the ones with the beautiful plants and everything, right? The,
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, Alan, which is the one that has the fluorescent, the light, the glow in the dark? The
Oh,
This
this
one-
one does as well.
It's this one. Okay.
Well, they both do, but this one's more prominent, right, Alan?
No, the other one, the fluorescent effect is the same.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking of the statue. Between the statue and the bust, the bust is more
The
when you
1/3.
do the LED thing, right? Or not the LED,
compared to
the
the
black light.
statue,
The black
yeah,
light.
compared to the statue, not the bust compared to the bust.
Yeah, I don't know if the statue, the third scale statue, has that
Has
fluorescent
the effect, yeah.
feature or not. I don't know, but I know the two busts do.
Are you
When
getting
are
the
you gonna get
headband?
this,
It comes with it, John.
No, the headband was an exclusive pre-order bonus.
Yep.
When's this due to ship?
Respect it.
The
Looks
box?
like it's going to be shipping before the end of the year for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Infinity, they pretty good with their shipping. They're not like Prime 1.
Well, actually, kind of an interesting story. I had the other version, the larger version with all the flowers and stuff on the base. I had it ordered with a another distributor, and it looks like that distributor is not going to be able to fulfill their orders. There's something going on there. And so what I did was I jumped on Sideshow's website a couple of days ago, and it said they had a low stock. And I can't miss this piece. I really, really want this. So I PO'd it with Sideshow just to cover my ass in case the other guy falls through.
Yeah,
right there. Look at that.
Safekeeping, yeah. That's a good choice.
That was awesome.
Also, going back to the CinemaCon, they showed a preview of the next installment, and it looks pretty good.
Look at that blacklight effect. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought
Be
the
careful.
second one
You're
was
gonna
so
shine a black light and you're gonna see some weird stuff on some people's navis.
That's a badass piece. I think you made a good decision, but
Okay,
This is
John. So,
silicone, right?
since you're all nostalgia, which one do you think is better? Be realistic, though. All right.
what?
The Sideshow Nateri bust or the Infinity Studio Nateri bust?
Don't
Which
say
one
you
is-
can't
of
compare.
course, you can't compare. But of course, this one's going to be up to date. New.
Oh yeah, the Infinity. It's all silicone and
It's all. Come on,
Blows
you
it out
can't
the water,
compare,
man.
But I would that Sideshow piece. I'd still pick up in a heartbeat. Not only that one, I'd pick up the legendary scale statue they did as well.
We know why you would pick it up, John.
Wow.
So you could swoop in and get it.
No, that's a piece you can't. No way. That's a very expensive stuff.
How much was that Infinity bust?
Like 4?
6.
Oh, the version I'm getting is
Yeah.
almost $6,000.
6. Yeah.
That was a jump. No, okay, I'm sorry. The statue is 4. Yeah, the statue.
Alan, is she human sized or she's the like life size scale of an actually, I don't
What,
think they do that.
on the bust?
Yeah.
It's life size to the movie.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's big.
Massive.
John,
Yeah.
who's that girl that you showed the other day? I always see her videos too, but she does the tours.
Oh, that is Cisco.
Cisco, yeah, she did
She's fantastic. Yeah.
She did an Infinity Studios tour. You can see it on YouTube.
Is she still going? Because she used to cover all the San Diego.
Not as much as before. Not as much as.
No.
So I think she's just doing like WonderCon, right? Or not WonderCon.
Wonderfest.
Wonderfest. There you go. Wonderfest.
Yeah, she's good.
Awesome, Alan. Huge congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I can't wait to
Alan,
see that one.
Alan, yours come with the headband, right? Because you jumped in on the
Oh yeah,
PO?
yeah.
Nice, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
XM, we coming soon. XM Studios announcement.
Is this real?
Got him.
No, this was not real. Again, I put this together. This was nice guy. He said it would be funny. So,
which is changed. You want it to be real.
You want it to be real. LBS. Okay, so the big thing with LBS this week is the Joker, April 7th, around the corner. He's going to be going up for pre-order. You got the purple version as well as the black suit version. ES on both of them is going to be $75 a piece. So,
wow.
I remember saying, like, I thought that Harley portrait was good, and then someone showed it to me from a different angle, and I was like, damn, I take that back.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm at the camp that I don't think that this. I think it looks fine to me, but I haven't seen all angles. But I think it looks fine
to me too, man. I thought it looked fine from that angle, and then they showed me like her face from the side. Like, holy shit.
Norman says from now on, Alan should just be referred to by his street name, Playa.
For real.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Buck, the what do you call it? LBS. They are doing a another sculpt for Harley's.
Correct. I have it here. I'll pull it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That angle book? Is that the angle?
Yeah,
you're talking
that's
about?
the angle. That's the angle.
Yeah, she's thick.
She has a round. I don't think it looks bad, man. It depends on the kind of shorty you want, you know.
She's fit though.
This is the updated,
I don't think
not
she's
updated, but this is gonna be the bonus portrait.
On this one, she got screwball eyes, but like they could adjust the decals. That far eye is like looking inward too much.
Okay.
I like both sculpts.
This is based off. Oh yeah, the Killing Joke. I just saw the camera.
It comes with a slew of swap outs too. This is the base that all the rogues. Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think the Joker by himself is good.
Yeah, this him with the cane. That's very menacing.
My favorite is the black suit.
That's the big stick.
I feel like that would be the pole right there with the cane.
Keep it high.
So we're
That's a
waiting
win right there.
Waiting to see price point.
Big Daddy J.
It's gonna go up for ES.
John, is this something you're thinking about getting?
I am not ordering anything right now.
Okay.
I'd be honored to put this in the collection one day. It's not because of the looks. It's just because I'm just not. I'm
So Harley got some work done.
The state of the hobby right now. I'm not.
There's no timer on it. That's why.
Yeah. This was something at 75 at 75 a piece. I don't think this needs a timer personally. I think this is gonna go pretty quick. I like that black suit one though. I would pick up.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Hey, you got to act on what you say, John.
I can't though. I don't. I did my Jungle Hunter at the end of the year, and I got J&D Catwoman still coming. So I'm.
Just resell that Aquaman.
I collect responsibly. Aquaman came up. See, I almost forgot about that.
That Aquaman was free, man. It might
That
as well have
Aquaman
been
was pretty free.
It's like a heating bill for like 1 month.
You paid, to be honest, you paid more in gas than what you did.
Pretty much.
Buck, we ordering this or what, man? You on PO?
The Joker?
Yeah.
Going on, Knight.
what's up?
Good to see you,
No,
brother.
no.
Come
I
on,
wouldn't-
man.
I wouldn't-
You gonna
if I
swoop?
was to get a no, I'm gonna get it when I see it on the aftermarket, of course.
Yeah, but Cypher brings up a good point. Will you be able to find this in the aftermarket later on?
No, this is not the one I'm after. See, that's you gotta understand the
Cuomo's
art of
hitting
swooping.
hard on this one.
This is gonna reduce the price of the one I'm after. That's how we work.
See, the thing with this one
Strategic.
is you
Chess,
might,
not checkers, right?
You might
Right,
have
Buck?
you might have an opportunity to pick this up a small window between like the couple of months before this actually gets released. Someone canceling their pre-order, you might have a small window to kind of get in there and grab it. But at 75 a piece, I'm hearing guys wanting to pick up one of each color just because of the amount of swap outs there are there, and
We'll let them.
it's very low. Yes, I'm very interested to see how this goes in the market.
Why do you think like a piece like this that is it's pretty unique? They went with such a low ES. I mean, guaranteed they could have doubled that, probably still sold them out.
Could have been licensing.
Yeah, sounds like a DC thing.
Could have been licensing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Graded HQ. Jay had a pre-Toy Con in the Philippines. Graded HQ was there. I recommend you checking out Graded's channel. They did this video. It was like a little interview with Jay. Shout out to Vega. Took some notes. Here's what he got. These were the highlights from the interview. Praised collectors for sharing ideas with the company to help improve pieces. Low edition sizes are a choice for improving exclusivity and collectability. ToyCon, the official ToyCon, will be in June. Right now, working on for DC, they're working on Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Batman animated series, maybe Kingdom Come Superman, Doomsday versus Superman probably will be for December. Working on for Marvel, you're looking to see Loki, Mr. Sinister, Apocalypse, Sentinel. Hope Rogue will be approved. Working on something else that can't be shared. Balancing their work on the Avengers and X-Men line. So, go ahead and check the video out for all the details there. Shout out to what Graded's doing. He's doing an awesome job.
Yep. You heard Jay said about low ES, Buck?
Low ES. Well, he's always been like that too, for the most part.
Except for Thor.
Except
Thor
for
was
Thor.
crazy,
Yeah, Thor was a little too high.
I need to bring back that.
Even
Thor
Hulk.
bit,
Hulk was a lot. 75. That's the golden. That's a golden spot to be in. That's why I'm very curious to see how this is handled. I wanted to check this out. Glass Joe showed me this as well as Jose. This was a custom that was done. The sideshow Deja Thoris repainted and turned into a MJ.
Wow,
that actually is really good.
They did that with paint? Only paint?
No, it resculpted some parts.
Resculpted too. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Sculpted the jeans on, the t-shirt, and the hair. He broke her hair off, and then he resculpted new hair. I don't particularly like the hair sculpt, but the clothing did a great job on that.
Oh yeah, the pillows
And,
resculpted the pillows a bit. It looks like.
no,
Or
the
repainted?
pillows aren't
Just
resculpted, just
repainted? Okay.
repainted.
Yeah.
That's really incredible, man.
Yeah.
It reminds
I
me
like
of
what he did with the
comic.
blanket.
Gorilla.
That like Sandman call out on the blanket.
Oh,
That's pretty
nice.
neat.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
All the different pillows are like references to characters, villains, Spidey villains.
Venom.
So you got Doc Ock,
Mysterio.
Shocker, Black Cat. The black and white is Black Cat. So he said you got Rhino,
Okay.
Hydro Man.
Oh, that's pretty
bunch
cool.
different characters.
And I like the way he put the comic book
Hobgoblin.
in the hand.
Carnage.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome stuff. Portrait looks good too. Almost a little of that Emma. What's her name? Emma Watson?
Emma Frost.
No, Emma
No,
Watson.
wait, what are you talking about?
MJ.
It's
from
not-
if you look fast, baby.
Emma
That is not Emma Watson.
I
bro.
look
Emma
fast.
Stone.
You
Emma
get a
Stone.
little bit.
Emma Stone.
Did you walk into a wall or what?
Not
'Cause
Emma
that is
Stone.
not Emma
Look at
Watson.
this. Look at this angle right here. What are you talking about? Very quick. a little hint.
I don't see.
You know
it,
what,
John.
John? No, you know what? If I cross my eyes, I'm starting to see it.
Johnny, you fucking yapping, man. Holy shit.
You see how the logo on the shirt looks faded?
Yeah.
Like, he used a decal to do that. And then, like, because of the way it's set cracked, but it works out. It makes it look like an old t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a faded graphics tee.
This was an awesome job. So huge shout out to
This shows you, Sideshow. We need an actual
Vince.
MJ quarter scale.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
I still like the Deja Thor's better.
Yep.
All right. Let's get into some community photos and we'll wrap it up. I can't believe we're still doing a good time. Crazy stuff. Shout out to, so these are all the collection photos shared in the Everyday Collector group on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Slowly growing over there. And for everyone who's still watching, appreciate you being here too. This is our guy Dion.
Yeah.
Sharing his G.I. Joe line.
Nice.
Who made that Baroness?
Look
Was
who's
that
here.
custom?
Phoenix is here. Happy Friday, Phoenix. Hope you're doing well. man.
Blasphemy on. A lot of people said that, Phoenix. A lot of people said that.
Hey, Sayin, what's going on, man?
You know what, saying? You know what, man?
Tell me about it.
We're gonna.
I might get into Dragon Ball Z just because.
Pump those
of the
brakes,
comment.
saying.
Destro.
G.I. Joe, and as well, he worked on some of the lighting in his collection.
Yeah, that looks good.
Nice.
Really good.
Looks really
I
good.
always like that Tila. The
I like that-
villains in
that,
this
merman.
line are just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The
I like that
Skeletor, the Trapjaw, and the Merman, like, they're peerless, man. They're like so good.
Is this like almost the complete of the line right here?
No. I guess so. All the
From
ones
what's
that have
released.
come out. Yeah.
What's released, yeah.
John, I hate to interrupt. I gotta take off.
No worries, Alan. Appreciate
But
it.
thanks for having me on. It's always a
Always.
blast on Friday
Good
nights.
night, Alan.
Take it
Later,
easy.
player.
Yeah.
Later, Alan.
Good to
See you
see
guys
you.
later.
Have a good weekend, man.
I was planning on collecting something. I got the Skeletor, and I was going to extend the line, but I'm not going to do it now. So I might sell it, but I'm not going to let Buck swoosh in on my Skeletor.
Oh, he's swooshing. Appreciate you
For
showing
you,
that.
Ken,
Diana.
I'll pay your retail.
I got the number 1 too.
Oh, for real? That's
The number
nice.
1, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Shout out to Joe showing off some
Why did
hot
this
toys.
look like a rap
Now we
album cover or
talking.
something?
Yeah,
Man,
Joe.
the Qui-Gon looks great.
Yeah.
Straight out of Tatooine.
His collection's wild too. His hot
Good
toy
poses.
collection. Yep. I got to meet him
He's up there. In Canada?
The Great White North, yes sir.
Force users with attitude.
Nice hot toy.
Sorry to hear that. But I like your quite.
Rocco got his in Iron Studios Beast. And we're actually gonna unbox it next week on Friday. Next
Oh, wow.
show. So Rocco's gonna come hang out with us. Looking forward to that.
It's a lot of patience.
Yeah, he's taking Johnny's spot, so it's fantastic. It's a win-win.
Hey, I may not be here, but there definitely will be that void.
Sure.
Oh,
Richard went to the London IMAX watching. There was a double feature of Alien.
The best movie in the franchise.
Never seen them on a large screen, so he was excited to go. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That must
Why
be
they
awesome.
playing 2 of them? Why they playing 2 of them?
Alien
Yeah.
and Aliens, yeah.
Yeah.
Double
I
feature.
hope you enjoyed it.
Yep. It's awesome.
You know, okay. Before we move on, I gotta say, a lot of people. Look, you may learn something here, all right? A lot of people say Sigourney Weaver is like the queen of like space movies, all sci-fi.
Oh,
For the longest time, people like to say Carrie Fisher, but I gotta say that's Sigourney.
Carrie Fisher was until she floated out in space and came back
Who's Carrie
alive.
Fisher?
Yeah.
Wow. Statue Kingdom. With his
Is
sideshow
that the
penguin.
woman from Sex and the City?
Jesus Christ.
Princess
Fisher's
Leia.
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
Fuck, that one you're not gonna live down, Buck.
That's all right. Not important.
Someone's clipping it somewhere. Statue Kingdom with his sideshow penguin and scarecrow. That penguin's great.
Yeah, these are good
That
pieces.
scarecrow is dope.
I love that the Robin and the Scarecrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the Robin in that base. That looks real good.
I forgot they did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Shout
how
out
it pops the purple.
to Statue King.
Yeah, smoke. It's pretty cool.
Nice guy with his
Yeah,
model
this looks
lineup.
real nice.
See that Throg in the corner?
Love the Throg. Is this? Did I get the one with the Throg? I think he put the Throg in the. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
there.
it's on
Perfect. It's there. Yeah, I like that Throg. Yeah. And then he got his Donatello.
Nice.
Good stuff.
I like the illuminated base you got going on there.
Illuminate.
Against you. Ramo. And his Grimlock.
Grimlock.
Damn, that's sick.
Dinobot.
Yeah, that's a big piece, man.
I
I love the pose on this.
I've always liked the little proximity pieces with
Yeah.
this series.
He's been on a roll too, on a tear, picking these up.
Yeah.
He likes doing the
Is that a big
Lazy
line?
Susan.
It's a big line, expensive line.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
Like how deep is the line? I'm curious. I never thought to look it up or anything.
If you count all the ones on PO, I believe there's about 10 or more.
That's
maybe.
pretty good size of line. What are these? 1/4?
No.
Or I should.
Dinobots.
Okay.
Random says, "Wait, Grimlock transforms? Oh wow."
Yeah.
This is by Kurt. I don't know where this is from, but that's a cool photo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mythic Legions.
Mythic Legions. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nice shot. Big shout out to Poe, picking up his Superman Hush. Love to see it.
Yeah.
A man with good taste.
After he's done, Poe's probably going to buy 2 more. Then him and Phoenix are going to have all the hushes.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the most overhyped 1/3 statues.
Oh, the yapping of everything I've heard. This is
this statue deserves a shitty price in the aftermarket.
of course. Well, good luck. It needs
Wait, this is a 1/3 or the 1/4 version?
One third.
1/3. Okay, what's the major difference between the third and the fourth again? I'm sorry.
The scale, the base.
The base. This base is obnoxious. Too big.
Cape is sculpted differently. The texturing in the clothing. The paint, full paint app. The swap out portraits different. One of them for the most part. But, this is like 6 to 8 years old, so it definitely has a fresher paint app.
No way, it's already that old.
Yep. If not more.
Damn.
8, I think. Anyways, Poe, huge congrats, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats, Bo.
This is what every piece should do in the aftermarket. Just what I would like to see. Thanks. Penguin by Cal. You got his nice shots though with that light coming to that base, that water base. That's some nice shots there. Love to see them.
This is a crazy piece, man. Especially at face close up.
Diablo.
Look at the glove on the right.
Yeah.
They did well.
Yeah. They did
This
what
is
Prime
a
1
dope
couldn't.
statue. It's from Sideshow. with
Sideshow.
Blizzard,
This is by Nathan. Diablo 3.
and I believe this is hand sculpted.
It's an older piece.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a much
Oh, yeah.
older piece.
That's
Back
crazy.
when Sideshow was making Blizzard statues.
That's when you know how old it is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nathan has an awesome collection too. Thanks for sharing, buddy.
It's trippy.
This one, I wanted to give a shout out to Amalkar Fong, the artist. He did a behind the scenes of
This is pretty cool.
the program he uses and to create his work. And I
This
really
is ZBrush.
ZBrush. I really appreciate when artists do this. Just take a couple minutes out of the day to put something like this together. Kind of give some insight into how they create the pieces we love. So check it out. I reposted in the Everyday Collector group, and I'll see if I can actually link it in the description. You guys can check it out. But
It's amazing how far they've come from hand sculpting this stuff, you know.
precisely. But when the artists do this kind of thing, I always say to try to support it because I think it's important. It's better than just being left in the dark and not seeing
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
how anything's done. So, our guy Terry over at Gotham Cinnabites, straps versus tape. I don't know what he's talking about now. I think he got one of the Prime One pieces, the Harley Quinn.
So you care about boxes now, Terry?
I gotta give this one a watch. But I talked about it with him a bit. But yeah, no, Prime One won't be doing straps. But they taped his box weird, so I kind of think that's where it's coming
That's why
from.
straps are better.
I love straps.
Yeah.
Pause.
Everyday Archive was the XM Shogun Batman for episode 8. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Shadow That Matters. And I think I did the video already. It's up.
Finally a good one.
Yeah, this one's.
God damn.
Oh, Jerry, I wish you were there Monday so that you could talk about it.
You didn't have to say what everyone was thinking, Jerry.
Oh. That's fine.
This is a good. I had a chance to buy this piece at one time, and I passed on it, and I hated it ever since.
Yeah, you
Missed on it.
Yep. This is a piece, really nice piece. When XM was XM.
Yeah,
And
I didn't know they had they have a couple.
When they were a real
small
company.
pictures of that piece, and I thought they only had the samurai looking one, but they got another one that looks more like Batman.
Yeah, they got 3 of them.
The shoe.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's why I passed on it, and I realized after. Love that piece.
And then the Everyday Archive, Everyday Display was the David or DC Marvel statue collection.
Yeah.
We did that on Thursday. So
He had art books and statues all covered.
2 rooms. Yeah, beautiful setup.
Yeah, the omnibus collection is crazy.
Yeah.
This has been great. So I appreciate you guys sharing the collections. If you'd like to share your collection with us, hit me up and we'll get it all sorted.
Is this a new Justice League Unlimited?
The show?
No,
that's old one. It's still great, by the way.
No, that's not what they look like. Like, look at Wonder Woman. She looks different.
No, they have it's the later one.
The
the later season. You remember they came back. They left and came back again.
Yeah.
So they had Justice League, then they had Justice League Unlimited, then they did more Justice League Unlimited like later on.
I think they did it. I think they did another additional season.
Yeah, because the character designs are different.
It could just be weird art that they have as like a thumbnail.
That's it. Tech Games, Vegas at 65, Bill at 27.50, and Buck at 21.50.
Why you make Bill's head so big?
Johnny made it on the board.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I did this.
I said Bill. I
what are you trying to say here?
Johnny's head is
Listen, I did this.
Johnny's head is the same as like 2 lines of text.
You're holding some water.
I did this the same time. It's 10 minutes before the show, so I had to.
That's all right. You're saying Johnny has a big head. It's okay.
Johnny's head cannot fit on the same line as his name.
Johnny's head here
like everyone else.
It looks like a potato. Fuck.
I could just hear him saying "long story short."
I got no words for this.
Karma's great.
I just
Figure Kong's winning, and Ken J. Mark B. got some good points there. Who else? And Rob Barnes got the points last time as well. Split the points. Stanley, if you're here, give us a $500 question for the panel, so we could go to bed. Good timing today.
$500?
500 points. Oh, bro, we're not rich here, man. $500. I wish one day. I promise you one day.
You said $500.
Here's the question.
Supermodel.
What is Mary Jane's tip? Okay, well, you're not gonna get the points because I told you I have to read the question first. I didn't even read the question. Jesus. Buck? Stanley, I'm gonna draw the line. Give us another question, please. Damn it, Buck. You guys can't play trivia, have some damn fun. I don't imagine if you guys being your professors in school.
Someone got the points anyway.
No,
when they answered
nobody got
beforehand.
the points. No, nobody got no points beforehand. Nothing. We made it clear.
The only time I can ever swoop in life is on
no
trivia.
swooping. In the comics, who killed Gwen Stacy and how did she die?
Green Goblin.
That was Hobgoblin.
Okay, Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, and how did she die?
Dropped
She
her
fell.
from
She fell.
like from a great height, and then she fell.
So
Stanley, can we get another question?
Stanley. So far it's Johnny. Johnny said Hobgoblin first.
I think I'm wrong, but we'll see.
Who was it, Stanley?
Who's calling my phone?
Who's calling it?
Where did Stanley go? In the comics, who killed Gwen Stacy and how did she die? Did this comic come up? So it's gonna be between Goblin and Hobgoblin and her falling from a great height.
I got it. On the bridge.
My God, Stanley, what happened to you, brother?
I fell asleep.
On a lighter note, 2 lines, Sean. 2 lines. You have to make my head 2 lines big.
No, 2 lines are because one's on Twitch.
No,
Wow, I guess Stanley's not here.
Stanley wrote the question and went to bed immediately.
Stanley wrote the question and disappeared.
Well, I'm
Well,
correct.
he can't be in charge of anything.
You know what? I say we split it down the
John,
middle, John.
look for the answer yourself. I'm correct. Johnny is wrong.
I say we split it down the middle.
You're wrong. It
50-50.
wasn't
Me and
Hobgoblin.
Buckaroo Banzai. And we call it a night.
It was not.
Next week, I'm taking over. I'm taking
You said that
over
last week.
trivia. again. I know I did.
Who's calling my phone?
But I figured we were doing 2 unboxings today. That we were gonna do trivia. That's fine. Next week.
Oh, that's a good question, dude.
The unboxings were quicker.
It's fine.
Dang.
Okay,
John,
Buck takes it.
I
500
want a double
points.
or nothing.
Buck's taking it. 500 points.
Trader.
No, I can't do any more questions because I don't have anything prepared.
It is true because Stanley's also biased. Everything's all comic based.
No, forget
John's Fiverr guy is.
I'm taking over trivia next week. I promise. 500 points for Buck. Congrats.
Will I get a free 500 when I want a double or nothing? Give me a chance.
Well, now he has a Buck on it. All right, Stanley. He wants the double or nothing, Buck. Stanley.
Please make it another Spider-Man question. I know.
500
John,
points for
John,
Buck.
John didn't allow me to get the who killed.
If Buck,
sorry,
let me
MJ?
explain to you how double or nothing works. If you get it wrong, you give it to someone in the chat.
Please get it wrong. So you give it to me.
I don't mind if I get it wrong.
Give us another one, Stanley. He wants to double it.
Do it. Do it.
What 2 actresses have played Gwen Stacy in live action?
Wow.
Bryce
Stanley,
Dallas Howard.
what
Let him
is with
answer.
the
Let him-
softball question?
Shut up.
Oh,
Let him
shut the
answer.
fuck.
Fuck.
Bryce Dallas Howard and Emma Stone. Or John, was it Emma Watson?
What's your answer, Buck?
I just said it.
Okay. Oh, you're being a smartass. Okay. I don't need to wait for
Soccer.
Stanley for that. I
Emma
know that's
Stone.
right. Yeah, that's right. You're right. All right. So 1,000 points. Good job.
Softball, man.
What the fuck the function?
Congrats.
You get that stupid song stuck in my head, man.
Give me 1 second. I gotta step away for just half a second.
Is it Keisha?
Wait, when did Bryce Dallas Howard play? When?
Part
The
three.
Toby movies.
Part
Toby?
three.
Spider-Man 3.
And
Yeah,
Spider-Man
so-
3?
It's not long ago. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Which is
We tend
much
to forget
younger.
about part 3.
Yeah, I may have seen that probably twice, maybe.
Yeah,
I think I've only watched it once. Whenever I rewatch all the movies, I don't watch part 3.
Part 3 was funny.
It was weird, man. The only thing that part 3 is good for is the memes, man.
Yeah.
Emo Toby.
The posters go hard though. Give them that.
I could remember. I could see the movie in my head. I just don't remember her being.
They were in the same class.
Yeah. She falls out of the cab and he saves her. Like in
Yeah, I remember that, but I can't see her. Like the The actress.
Oh, I got you, Bryce.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
she
like I
looked
could play the
different- she
movie in
looked
my head,
different back then.
but I just can't see the face, the actress later.
Honestly, she looks the same in Jurassic World. Just like
Yeah,
blonde hair.
Jurassic World.
Is Jurassic World the latest one? Because she used to be a lot more slender.
She's thicker now.
Hey, Bryce Dallas Howard, and I say this respectfully, has aged like wine. So I will take any variation. Right?
No, I didn't say she hadn't. I just said she used to be a lot slender. I did not state what my preferences are.
Slender, tender, however you want it. Any
man.
variation. Any.
Johnny needs some water.
Sorry about that.
He likes them San Antonio. He likes them San Antonio women.
Yeah, man. I got nothing to say about that.
Big
All right, we made it to the end.
Don't finish that sentence, but don't you finish that sentence.
You guys have any plans for the weekend before we cut it out?
Johnny's our
Yep.
Shaq.
Oh, now Johnny's bad. Johnny's losing.
I'll work on my garage, see if I could clear out some boxes or organize, do something. I need space. The statue's coming in.
I'm gonna.
I just noticed your lighting, Freddie. You have pretty cool lighting, dude.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, thank you. It's a work in progress, my whole display.
It's been coming along, though.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Who's
Anything
your
to
leader
go?
bus behind you, Freddie?
What'd you say, Ken?
Your leader bus. Don't you have a leader?
Yeah, that's the leader behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I might put her at the bottom and put my T2 on top when that comes in. Maybe.
Why do you have an acrylic box inside your module case?
Oh, that's from my old crib. I had that. I didn't have anywhere to put it right now, so it's in there. Probably I'll remove it, obviously, but it's for
There
house
might
for
be
now.
some swoopers willing to take that off your hands.
Yeah, I'll most likely list it for a swooper because I don't have no need for it. I have a Lego that's as big that could fit into it, but no, I don't want to display that.
Nice.
Ken, not Ken, Bill, are you doing anything this weekend?
No.
We'll call him my phone.
Okay, how about you, Ken? Anything crazy?
Ken's unboxing, man.
Talking to me?
Yes, sir.
No.
Nothing crazy?
No, this weekend I'm just going to be working on my getting my strength back in my arm, and my daughter got engaged over.
Oh, awesome!
Awesome!
Congrats!
Yeah, so,
that's awesome.
And so they're her wedding's like a year and a half away, and you think it's like a month away. The way my wife and her are.
Oh, well, of course. There
My
goes,
God,
there goes the
Almighty.
collecting.
Well, let us know when we're flying in, all right? And we look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing how much work goes into this. I'm so glad that I'm just like out of it. I'm just like, congratulations.
Yep.
Let me know the date.
I can imagine.
Well,
Wow.
good for them, man. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Glad
yeah.
Glad you can make it, and big congrats to her.
Yeah, he's a good kid. We know the family well, and it's weird though, like real weird set of circumstances here. So my youngest daughter, who's 23, is dating a kid who is related to my oldest daughter's fiance now. They're both same last name.
Oh wow.
They're related. One is 5'6" and the other one's 6'4".
Jeez.
So I like standing next to one and not next to the other one.
Yeah.
And then, ironically, the father of my oldest daughter who just got engaged, he used to date my sister-in-law when I first met my wife, like 40 years ago. How crazy is that?
It's a small
There's something
town
about
over
the
there. Right?
bloodlines. You guys are just attracted to each other's families.
Hey, what's the radius? Like 10 miles?
Oh God!
It's a small world.
It's we live in a valley, small valley. Everyone knows each other. I guess I don't know, man. But you know the family. It's good you know the family. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're not complete psychos. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, huge
Congrats, Ken,
to,
man.
to you
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
and the
Appreciate
family.
it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Buck, anything special this weekend?
Oh,
What the hell?
He's gonna be working on swooping
He's
in.
gonna be
Sorry.
working on.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry for the noise.
Did you just skip someone?
Oh no, I didn't skip anyone. That was done purposely.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to pay a couple of bills this weekend.
Oh,
I
we're
got
doing
a very
well.
expensive statue coming in because I chose to pre-order.
See, come to the dark side. Jerry, anything crazy this week?
Nah, just relaxing.
Okay, sounds good. How about you, FPJ?
No, I had said earlier. Basically
Oh,
garage.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
working
yeah,
on
the
my
garage.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to clean that up and straighten it up.
You have room for
Johnny?
a car in your garage, right?
Hmm?
You have room for a car in your garage?
Well, that's the thing. My wife parks her car in the garage, which shortens my space. So, I basically, because the garage is pretty much like me, but her stipulation was, as long as I park my car in the garage, you do what you want. So I have to work around the car, put stuff, wherever. So I'm trying to organize it because I have yard garage stuff, like lawnmowers and ladders, and I have other boxes. So I just have to organize stuff, put it around.
You don't have
clear
any
it out.
attic space?
Yeah, I have attic space, but I have stuff in there, but it's little things. So for like all these big boxes and stuff, I use the garage. For the attic, I use more for like electronic stuff, just like smaller things.
I sheeted my entire attic with 7/16 OSB way before I was ever considering boxes, but it was just two attics I have. They both did the same, just in case I needed to store stuff or go up there and do work.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it worked out good though. I got full space. I got 36 by 24 feet in this building here, then 30 by 24 in another place for my boxes. It works out good.
Nice.
So none in my garage.
While we just tie this up, Stanley's going to put a quick question for the chat for trivia. 350 points. Because if I don't, he's going to ring my first person to get the answer. All right, guys. Well, Stanley, if you want to, there you go. For the chat, what 1987 Arnold movie is set in the dystopia where criminals try to escape death on a TV show?
I wish you would have asked that for the panel.
Yeah, no.
I would have got
for
that.
The chat, first person in the chat to give us that answer will get 350 points. Everyone who tuned in tonight, Bill, huge thanks, man. Awesome unboxings.
Yeah, nice job.
An awesome job. And big congrats to you. They came in perfect condition, so you'll love to see that. So thanks so much, man. I know it's a late one. Ken, Johnny, any plans for the weekend?
Oh, thank you. Yes. No, probably just rest. In all honesty. Yeah.
Thank you, Buck. Thank you, Jerry, and FPJ. Illinois said Running Man. Stanley.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I always wanted a statue or a figure from that movie with his suit on.
Everyone in the chat, everyone.
So long story short,
watches the replay. I love you guys, all our channel members. Thanks for supporting the channel and hanging out with us. It's been an awesome show. We'll see you Monday for chatter. Be safe and collect responsibly. No swooping over here.
Yeah.
Imagine if Johnny ever tells us a long story.
Buzz and Johnny come lately, I'm telling you. We love you, Johnny.
Those the short ones.
We love you. We gotta have a meeting after the show, but we love you, Johnny. Don't worry.
We gotta talk about my head size, man. Cause
he likes the pause, man. But he likes the he likes.
I think that's a family matter.
That's a good condition, but taking up 2 lines, like that's a lot of real estate.
I'll change it. I'll update it. Don't worry. Shout out to Alan too, who was on the show.
You have Vegas head smaller than mine. That's the biggest thing.
I could just remove your head fully if you want. You
Stanley, next week, make the answer to one of the questions, Demolition Man.
Stanley doesn't listen, apparently.
Or Demolition Man.
I need statues from that, too.
Appreciate you, Stanley. Take it easy, guys. Congrats, Marlon. See you guys next week.
The Navy needs Maverick. The kid needs Maverick. That's why I fought for you. That's why you're still here.